actually, that reminds me.
Eh?
Oh, this actually happened during your stream of Aku. Actually, this occurred, but
what? What's going on?
This.
Oh, hell yeah!
You're lucky I literally just popped open the game, because thank you for the 29 months at tier 3. Just...
You're welcome.
Thank you for your continued support, Stormy. And hello to everybody that's coming in right now. It's currently just me and Stormy, and I'm just chilling tonight with some Fall Guys. Because I really have nothing... I've been in Gmod all day, I didn't really get much done, but... Oh well. That's me. I hate not getting things done still, so... I'm sure we've all been there. And my microphone is peaking again, isn't it? So I constantly have to check to make sure that Audacity and everything hasn't reset my microphone volume. And yeah, Luigi Duff Stare, Fall Guys is finally coming to the Switch. I actually might have to pick it up because, well, you know, I actually do enjoy this game. But let's talk about that fucking Direct, seriously. Holy crap. Pyra, Mithra, and Rex, kind of. In Smash, Splatoon 3, Stubbs the Zombie on the Switch, that one made me very happy.
Stubbs the Zombie's on Switch?
It's coming to the Switch.
Oh, shit. I haven't seen Stubbs the Zombie in years.
Oh my god, I thought I was the only one who remembered that game.
I never got to play it, but I always wanted to.
I played it when it was, like, on the Xbox. It was so fucking fun. You know, it makes me so happy to see that game is getting love again. I wonder how they're actually going to optimize it for the Switch, being it was, you know, an Xbox title.
It was also on PC, as I recall, but it was like one of those early 2000s ones, so it shouldn't have too much trouble working with it, you know, considering how graphics have been optimized in recent years.
Yeah. But also
Probably
Splatoon 3! Holy crap.
Oh my god, I mean, we all expected it, but...
We knew it was coming, but...
Yeah, but I never expected that Borderlands / Mad Max aesthetic right there. I mean, I would say Borderlands mostly because of the train, and the fact there's like the, I'm thinking mostly with the Psycho trailer at the train station.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a filler, kind of like a Mad Max kind of feel to it.
Welcome.
Yeah, well, and hey, Mikey Train Brony, nice to see you again. And thank you for the 24 months, Matthew. And, oh yes, Metopia as well. Didn't quite expect that either. I know that our friend Livy was losing her shit over that and Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah. One of the things I'm pleased about with Splatoon 3 is, at the very least, you can start as an Inkling or an Octoling now. That was one of my main hopes for if they made a Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
But honestly, everyone's been losing their shit over that one, at least the Nintendo community. It's like one of Nintendo's flagship games for the Switch.
Yes, Wundershell, I got the gift, you sneaky little... I mean, technically, it's not released yet, so I can't say if I played it or not, but... You have to wonder what the story is actually going to be for Splatoon 3, you know?
Just what I needed.
And actually, do you think we'll get a new pair of idols? Like, you know, they've done in, like, the past games. Like, the first game we had the Squid Sisters, Callie Marie. Second game we had Off the Hook, Pearl Marina. Who do you think we're going to get for this third game?
Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I'm hoping that both Off the Hook and the Squid Sisters do make an appearance. Like, at the very least. I mean, maybe not like as the game's primary
as the driving
idols,
force, basically.
Yeah, kind of like the way the Squid Sisters appeared in Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
Not necessarily making Pearl Marine the final boss, though. That would be forcing it a bit. I mean, maybe having.
I mean, as much as I like the final boss of the second game, I have to admit the kind of gist of it all was kind of squandered just a wee bit. An Octarian and a Samonid top ace? Interesting. And top ace of 10 bits. We talking about Splatoon 3. I'm glad Octolings are an option too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think I've seen that one, Sonic and Shadow fan.
The one thing I think a lot of us can say that like Octolings, or the you know, like playing as an Octoling, let's hope they actually include the enemy Octoling hair for playable Octolings this time.
That would be pretty nice.
Because that's a lot of, honestly, the amount of options they had for playable Inklings for the hairstyles this time around. Let's hope there's just as many for Octoling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in Splatoon 2, there's like 5 different hairstyles for both. Well, just for the female Inklings alone, and probably a similar amount for the male Inklings. But there's only like 2 hairstyles for the male Octolings and 2 hairstyles for the female.
Actually, speaking back of the story of the game, you think maybe it'll carry over anything from the Octo expansion story?
Hopefully.
Do you think it was like a direct sequel to the event of Splatoon 2, or was it? I haven't played it in a while.
It seemed to have been occurring around, like, either directly afterwards, or maybe around the same time. I mean, especially the implications of, like, the, like, I mean, I know Callie, or was it Callie? No, sorry, Marie appears in the chat. Like, appears in the chat room once you get far enough in the Octo expansion, so maybe.
I have pizza, except I don't have pizza.
Oh, hello, Star.
Do you have a chocolate cake?
No.
What
Do you
about a
have
gâteau?
soup?
Ironically, because, well, I'll tell you what I do have, because ironically we were talking about Splatoon 3, I have calamari.
Oh, that's right. You like calamari, I forgot.
Yes, I do greatly enjoy a good calamari.
Speaking
Then
of,
you should probably
since Star is
I'm
here,
sure.
I was going to say, since Star is here, I hope those who are subscribed to his Zaparo Mantis channel saw the trailer that they put out, because holy crap.
Oh yeah, the thing I did! In like an hour. It didn't take long to do.
Wait, so you just basically cut that together in an hour?
Yeah, I made yeah, because the thing is, I knew how the trailer was gonna go since like day 1 of Yellow Alert production,
yeah,
so I already knew what I just had to make it a reality, you know?
Like, yeah, even if it's not finished yet, I can imagine you just probably stuck together what you actually do have finished and just like.
Yeah, it was all. I just had to trick into not spoil too much. Like, hey, here's what's gonna happen. Sapphine redacted.
I mean, honestly, the implications are pretty damn clear about what Sapphine plans to do. Or at least, option 2 is probably.
But the real question, Stormy, will you be able to discover the secrets?
Maybe.
This video has secrets too?
Yes, this is the 3rd, maybe not final video that has the secrets.
Olive Red, I'd like to point out that if you're talking about what you put in the Men at 6 Lounge, that poster was actually made by Tracy.
Yeah, she correct. I thought it was. I thought JC made that, and then Tracy corrected me. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, and there's also the fact that I'd also like to point out that she did not give you permission to turn that into a puzzle. Please do not make into puzzles posters that you don't have permission for. Especially since Tracy actually outright denied you permission for that. So yeah, you'll have to take that one down.
Oh dear.
And delete it if you've uploaded it anywhere. Since the original creator has actually expressly denied permission to give you that. For you to do that.
Back on the subject, I must ask, like, how I'm guessing that you and the other Pyromanters are pretty much dead tired after putting all that work in that video, Star?
Not necessarily, because I spearheaded the video. I did, like, I think about 70% of animation, which is why the video came out so quickly, quote-unquote, because, So, might as well give the full backstory. We started working on Yellow Alert, because not even spoiling, that's going to be the title, because the trailer spilled the beans on that. That's the title, Yellow Alert. Haha, it's a pun. Sort of, kind of, not really. But,
Actually, Yellow Alert is an actual alert phase, ironically
well,
enough.
you get the joke, because Ash does yellow, there you go.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, as I was trying to say here in this vaguely New York accent here. Alright, so...
Sounds like more like a Boston, vaguely
I said,
Boston.
well, I mean, I'm from New England, excuse me. We're currently freezing as much as Texas right now, thank you.
Oof.
And to my viewers down in Texas, I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, like Shugo. Get a tiny blanket and some hot cocoa. Be like Shugo.
Anyways, continue on with your story,
Anyway,
please.
so Yellow Alert, we actually started production before the Smithmas special. But we stopped midway. We stopped, like, very early on. I only got the first scene done before that because, A, we wanted to work on the Smithmas special because we do one a year. It's a tradition by this point. We didn't want to break tradition. The second, more serious thing is that I mean, not really a secret, we had to kick out Garth due to the personal reasons.
Yeah.
As some would probably figure out, since Ashta is a main focus of the video, Garth was going to play a big part. But since the shit hit the fan early November, we had to kick him out. We had to. Yeah, I had to go into the whole script and rewrite just about everything. Like, I rewrote the script, I sent the lines to all the voice actors that needed to re-record new lines. Funny thing, because the trailer shows that I'm in it, so, oh, spoilers. But my avatar, was not supposed to appear at all in the video. But because of the events, I had to rewrite it, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll take Garth's place, I suppose. And I like to think that the rewrite worked out well. No plot holes, no inconsistencies, and everything seems to have been neatly wrapped into its little bow. And because I did about 60-70% of the animation, it took only about a month from... I know we started early January. I'm going to say January 4th. And we finished, like, around February 4th. No, wait, sorry. 14th, February 14th, around Valentine's Day, which was only a few days ago. So yeah, about a month.
Jesus.
Yeah, when I spearhead animations, we tend to go by pretty quickly.
Here we go. Role ending misdemeanor, I think.
Yeah, but yes, thank you, Captain TV Tropes.
100 bits, some Wunderstell. Speaking of puzzles, was thinking of trying to find a way to puzzle up a picture you did during your Gmail request stream. Mainly Fee and meeting my scout, or my medic in paint said, was wondering if it was something that we requested ourselves from you. Would we require your permission? We asked for it, however, it is your creation. But generally speaking, yes, it was a quest I did for you, so you can technically do whatever the hell you want with it, so... I mean, as long as you don't post it anywhere and claim that it's yours, obviously. So...
Are they gonna do that thing where, like, they print it onto a cake?
I don't think I quite have that level of clout yet, but...
How's the bakery?
For reals, I really hope you're resting easy after doing all that work, Star, because holy shit, I can't... You're basically pulling me, spearheading all this.
The thing is, here's the thing you need to know about me. I like doing this shit. You can call me a workaholic all you want. I like doing this stuff, so once Yellow Alert's out, we'll begin the progress on the next video, which is called Redacted.
Oh. Also, hello, Joe Scout. Thank you for the kind words.
You know, speaking of TV Tropes pages, maybe one should start one for Shads.
Well, there is one for ZP, but it's dead and barren because no one fucking cares.
Well, not really. I mean, well, at least not the characters page, at least. That's kept up to date most of the time, but I think that's mostly members of the VIP server that update that.
I mean,
well, I hope so because Yellow Alert will reveal things about characters and stuff.
Yes, and hopefully we may find out more about this mysterious Inkay fan soon.
I was literally about to say, are we ever going to get a reveal on that guy? Because I still don't know.
Okay, so the reveal video on Inkay fan will be the video after the next one. So there's Yellow Alert, the next one, then the Inkay fan video.
Okay.
And I already got the trailer for that video planned. It's gonna be simple yet effective, basically.
So basically, you're gonna make it oh, what's the freaking terminology like? So basically, it's gonna say nothing and show nothing at all. Basically, like it's gonna show.
It's gonna be
lot,
just a
but
black
say
screen.
nothing.
It's gonna be a black screen that goes on for exactly 59 minutes and 59 seconds.
That seems like a
Okay,
very
fair enough.
effective kind of
That
trailer.
sounds like.
NK, if you're watching, I'm so fucking sorry.
I guess I've again because I've what is this whole deal? Because I can barely find any kind of thing on him besides that Twitter page of his.
Yeah, well, I know he's
apparently he's deleted a lot of accounts, mainly his Discord, because his Discord got hacked some time ago, and he's been a lot more paranoid about it. I'm not the guy who knows him in real life. I think it's either JC or Knight who know him in real life, and that's always on the team.
So
Can't remember which one.
If I want to ask about NK, I need to go to either one of those two.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a few people that know a few things already, but if they know, I'm sure they're probably keeping.
I mean, I do know his element, but I'm not gonna say what it is.
Yeah, I can guess.
I mean, he gave a hint in his Twitter, so.
That most recent Twitter post of his has me curious.
Indeed.
Hashtag
Could it be
subbomb
darkness? But that's Ricto. So what could it be? Could it be
Yeah.
blood? Could it be blood?
Could it be blood?
Maybe it's
Blood
cheesecake.
as an element.
Also, hashtag
Just what
subbomb
I
chat.
needed.
Oh god.
But yeah, I'm sure there's probably more than what was it, Knight and JC?
Either Knight or JC. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few people out there that know.
There it
like
is.
I say, they're probably gonna keep everything under wraps. Well,
Thank
at least
you.
what they know.
Thank you for the sub bomb as always, Vunder. Oh
Yeah,
my
hopefully
goodness.
after that video comes out, he'll actually be more encouraged to at least come back on friggin' Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame him for, feeling like that, because if somebody I knew got their shit hacked on Discord, I probably wouldn't want to, be in the public eye or anything like that, so.
Yeah. Here.
A blood, B blood, or C blood. Don't you mean O?
I'm having I hate Fruit Shoot. I don't hate it. It's my least favorite of the mini games on Fall Guys. Is I always have the worst.
So
luck
all
with
we
it.
just need is a giant blender. Someone call Tartar.
Ooh. No.
Yeah, that's right. I went there. Hey, it's thematically fitting considering the news.
Oh, you. Ooh. I just. Ooh. I don't even.
Speechless.
Yes.
Good. Stay that way forever.
Ooh. I'm not sure whether to be outraged or to agree with you.
Well, I mean, it is funny because Aku, the Commander Tartar model in Gmod, was ported by Aku himself, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
A normal and slime oozing out of head version body groups.
Oh god.
So whenever you see Tartar in a video in Gmod, like, hey, Aku's responsible for that.
Yeah.
I
I've
also
seen a few
saw
of
that he
them.
ported the Bowser's Fury Bowser, so that was.
Yes,
pretty
he did. He was very excited about that.
How is he able to pour all this stuff so quickly and in such good quality? Seriously.
A very good question, and here's the answer. I don't know.
I think he has some sort of specific software that allows him to rip it directly from the game.
Yeah, that much is obvious, but I know two things about this stuff, jack and shit.
Well, I know he does all I know is he's got he doesn't do the rigging himself. I know he does the physics, the physics collisions and whatnot, but he actually usually hires a third party to do the rigging because he's not really good at rigging apparently. Because I remember seeing him actually porting I think it was an older Fox model or something. Was it a newer Fox model? I don't know.
That was probably for his updated avatar after debuting in Haphazard Hereafter, probably.
That was it. Yeah, I think it was the
yeah,
one.
we
that
call that
Hereafter.
we call that the Aku V7 model because his avatar has gone through 7 different iterations. I've gone through and I'm on maybe V3 for me.
Yeah, I remember he made. He said something about keeping the older versions in case in case you guys ever need to do a flashback or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we still have those older models in case of, yes, exactly, a flashback.
Which begs the question: what the hell would you ever be if you ended up in a Smash flashback, Star?
I'd probably be my old fucking Ike avatar, because again, it's all part of. Because so a lot of the stuff that makes up the ZP lore right now is heavily based on what we were like IRL 10 years ago, back when the Super Smash Bros. Brawl in the Machinima community was at its peak. A lot of both good guys and bad guys are based on people we knew, including Safine. Will not say her name, but she knows who she is. And a lot of the events that happened, we transcribed and sort of kind of dramatized a little bit, but not a whole lot, into the events of what led to the Brawl Apocalypse and what led to the World of Trophies becoming uninhabitable and all of us having to leave and choose a new form. Obviously referencing how we got new avatars over the years and we turned that into a story and all that fun stuff.
It's an interesting way of actually coming up with the story, actually.
You would be surprised how often reality is a good basis for a story.
Oh, yes.
Indeed.
And yeah, we got plenty of other stories based on a lot of IRL events that happened 10 plus years ago.
We are so old. I remember back when I was a young spring chicken. Bucker.
That's not how you spell what? No one can spell Safine correctly. There's two Y's in there.
Oh, boy.
Okay, fine.
Welcome, class. Today I'm going to teach you how to spell Safine. Ready? S A P H Y I N E. And that, children, is how you spell Safine.
Why do I...
There you go. And for those of you who didn't quite catch that, I've put it in the chat for you, since I actually remembered how to spell Safi.
Why do I keep thinking there's two P's in there? I don't know why. I know
That's the most... I mean, that's the most common misspelling... No, sorry. The most common misspelling is S-A-F-E-E-N. I mean, that is how it's pronounced, but that's not how it's spelled.
I still laugh at that
Yeah,
one post you did on that the Department's Twitter put out where they basically said caffeine.
Yeah, Safine's caffeine. 99% of customers can't pronounce it right. Yeah, Morgana, exactly. Safine like sapphire. That's where part of her name comes from.
Also, like, I got the girl who voices her. What was her name again?
That is Katie Otten.
Yeah, I out of curiosity, I looked at her Twitter. She does seem to have a good bit of clout as a voice actor.
Yes, indeed.
Well, Aku got her as the voice. I didn't even know who she was until No Thy Mollusk Enemy came out. So, any questions about how Aku met Katie, you can ask him.
I'll have to remember that.
I
think actually Mr. the Shadow One has her on board as one of his characters in his Gmod series.
Interesting.
Not you, Shadow, the other Shadow. The other Shadow. There's so many fucking shadows in the Gmod community.
I just like jokingly referring to him as the inferior fake Shadow. No, he's cool.
I think you're the figure around here.
Yeah, that's exactly why I do it. But obviously, yeah, Mr. the Shadow One is a decent guy.
Yeah,
I think
Like,
Katie.
I
voices
do
one of
know,
his
like
characters.
most of us in VCs with him just refer to him as his first name because it's just easier. Like his chosen.
We call him Shadow. We call her Shadow. We call him Shadow. Why are there so many fucking shadows?
He Shadow.
Yeah, in the
he
case-
Shadow. Your Shadow. I'm Shadow. Are there any other shadows I should be aware of?
Then obligatory Shadow the Hedgehog post.
I'm out of here.
But yeah, in reference to Mr. the Shadow One, it's easier honestly because his name does not exactly roll off the tongue easily. And
I just say Shadow on.
Yeah. I
No
honestly
offense to
prefer
Katie,
by his
but
first name.
again, Luigi Death's there. There's no I in her name. Like how there's no I in Team, there's no I in Safine. See, that rhymes. Haha.
Once again, if you need to know how to spell Safine, I'll put it there in the
She
chat.
typed it out.
Once again, class, it's time for another rendition of How to Spell Safine by Illiterate Morons. Okay.
Does she actually really have fun voicing Saphine? Because from watching the
I
video
hope
she's
so.
been in so far, it's like she does a very good job voicing the bitch.
Yeah, you'll be hearing her talk a lot in Yellow Alert. You know, spoiler. Oh no, she appeared in the trailer. Obviously, she plays a main role.
I just
Oh,
hope
believe me,
I'm
voicing villains is fun.
just scared about Ashta.
We'll find out what happens to Ashta soon.
I gotta confirm, like, if you've ever seen that Tim Curry interview where he says, like, he prefers to play villains because they're so much more fun, I can definitely confirm that having done some VA work, like,
He's always
absolutely
more fun to
amateur
voice the
hard-
bad guy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm absolutely...
You can go ham and nobody will care.
These days I absolutely have no confidence in my voice for obvious reasons, but...
Yeah.
I did always love voicing villains because they're so much fun.
You always gotta love how somebody tries to criticize a character by saying, and they sound like an over-the-top villain. I'm like, so? Those are the best kind of characters.
Exactly.
Yeah, the over-the-top villains are the most fun.
Any villain voiced by Tim Curry, any villain voiced by Mark Hamill, just any villain in general that's over-the-top bombastic is probably going to be the best part of the show.
Yeah, especially since they're probably really well written on top of that. It's like, yeah, they're probably written to sound over the top.
Hell,
usually, in the case of Tim Curry and Mark Hamill, the character is usually written, you know, they start writing the character with that voice actor in mind to make it more amusing.
And like the Street Fighter movie, Raul Julia as M. Bison, easily the best part of the film.
Of course! Wasn't he also the same guy who did, what was it, Gomez in the Addams Family?
Yep. That was him.
I thought I recognized the name.
Star, can you annoy Shads with that radio voice? What radio voice? What are you talking about here?
I think he's referring to you-know-who. Oh, and, King Dragon Hunter. What's your reaction to Pyro and Mithra and Smash? Well, much like all the other candidates, I'm actually pretty cool with it. Everybody complains about the Smash picks, but I like it. And I'm especially happy about it because, you know, my friend Briefcasey technically kind of sort of got his wish about Xenoblade coming back to Smash. I mean, his heart was more set on Rex over Pyra, but he still is very happy about it either way, so...
I'm just thinking that when I play Smash again, I'm just gonna get my ass kicked all over the place again.
So I've been given a challenge to annoy Shads with cheesecake. Okay, here we go.
Ahem.
Damn rat.
Are you annoyed yet?
Yeesh.
Okay, I've succeeded. Good.
I mean, also,
Yes,
you know...
you spelled it right, Luigi Justier. You spelled Saphine correct. Give them a medal.
Woohoo!
Metal, made of metal. But what kind of metal? I don't know.
Is it metal?
No, but it must be metal.
Are you sure it's not made of cabbages?
A floating metal made of metal when Game Freak runs out of ideas.
In the shape of a cabbage. Because cabbages are funny for some reason.
Well, enough you mentioned Game Freak. When does everybody think
Just
about
what
the
I
Pokemon Snap remaster that's coming?
I'm going to get it. I don't care who judges me negatively.
Hey, I'm not judging you. I actually love Pokemon Snap. I played it a hell of a lot when it was still on the Nintendo 64.
I played the game religiously as a child. I was very easily entertained as a child.
Most of us were.
I mean, hey, the game was great, you know?
God,
Indeed, and
uranium.
I also I'm not gonna open up a can of worms, but I'm saying this is what Pokemon should look like on the Switch.
I'm guessing you weren't a fan of the visuals of Sword and Shield, or?
They just feel kind of limited, you know.
Yeah.
Not god awful, but just it feels like it could be more, and sure enough, Snap kind of proves that. But you know.
Yeah.
Hey, cheesecake. You like jokes? Well, I don't know if cheesecake does, but I know cheesecake does because cheesecake is one word, not two words, one word.
Star showing that famous Electric Star CD.
Well,
Thank you for the
everyone
120 bits,
everyone either spells my screen name as two words with a capital E and a capital S. I'm like, no, it's one word and one capital. The capital is E. Spell it right. E.
Yeah, we just call you Star because it's easier, honestly.
Yeah, it's easier.
Nah.
And honestly, calling you Electric would kind of sound stupid.
Yeah, I had an old friend that used to call me Lecky, but that person became evil.
I feel like I should know. I can guess exactly which one
Yeah,
it
I
is,
feel like
but...
I can probably guess.
Back in the days of the Brawl Machinima.
Never mind then.
I thought you were referring to the guy you kicked.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
no,
was-
no, 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 no. That it was not that guy who flies that plane.
Ugh.
Hey, Cheesecake, here's a joke. What did a Pikachu say to Ash?
Oh, why are they talking to a pile of ashes?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
To say the calamari I'm eating is actually spicy, so I'm literally having a spicy calamari incantation.
What is a Sonic and Shadow fan? Honestly, Game Freak should have had Genius Sonority cooperate with them on modeling and lighting. Has anyone played... Kidbox, as somebody who has played Little Nightmares 2 all the way through, I can say it is definitely worth it. It is lovely. So, honest question, Star, like, what are... I'm not asking for, like, explicit spoilers or anything, but I'm generally curious, like, what you and Zapiro Matters have in plans for the future, besides revealing whoever the blue shit this Inkay fan guy is.
Alright. Let me... I gave this at the beginning of the year. Give me a sec. I'm going to repeat what I said. Oh, here it is. Okay. A bit of a... Here's what to expect. You've already heard the first one in the trailer, but here it goes. I have something in my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, probably just a piece of calamari. Okay, so. An ally in need. Fates interwoven. Some good food indeed. A new teammate chosen. Toxic friendships. Questions and answers. Look for these new clips from the Pyromancers.
You know, when you say toxic friendships,
It has nothing to do with Garth.
That's not what I was about to say. I was about to say suddenly I was thinking... For some reason I'm thinking... Why am I thinking it actually has something to do with actual toxins? Like someone getting poisoned.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Yes, I know I have to wait and see.
I'm intrigued either way.
Honestly, the ally indeed thing sounds like it's probably referencing, like, what was it, Yellow Alert?
It's literally in the trailer, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point.
The first word, one of the first words are an ally in need. And I kind of want to
yeah.
keep that for all the trailers for the future videos, so that... Wait a minute, it creates a small poem, holy crap! I have achieved enlightenment!
I would say you have achieved enlightenment.
Get out.
I mean, if anything, I still remember the VIP server wishing me a happy birthday. I still can't get over the title they gave me, Insanity Expert. Just
yeah, and the dumb image I made, which we're all in a white void of nothingness, and Livy's about to burn your ass.
Oh man.
You know she would.
I don't doubt it, but whew. How many cakes does Cheesecake eat a day?
400,000.
You like the Pyromancers? They're awesome. Well, yes, indeed they are. Like
I don't know who the Pyromancers are, but the Pyromancers, I know those guys.
Yeah. Like seriously, if you haven't subbed to them already, please do give them a sub, because I know that me hanging around them, it just on streams and shit like that has gotten them a little more attention. But seriously, they do some good stuff. Please do show them some love.
We combine story with insanity. Also, we do actual lip syncing and actual voice acting. We don't just use voice clips over and over again and put subtitles.
Is that meant to be a jab at me or?
No, I'm just talking about a lot of Gmod videos in general.
Oh.
We put actual
Especially a lot of older
we have
Gmod
studied
videos.
the art of lip syncing and movement and voice acting.
I mean, it's so surreal that you let me hang with you guys. Like, the street, like the shenanigans video I did with JC, Aku, and Ricto, and then the stream, ironically enough, the Fall Guys stream I did with Aku some days ago. So
You know, didn't you actually once make a trailer for them? Well, not like a trailer.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
a couple
not
years ago,
trailer.
yeah.
I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking of. I remember. Yeah, a couple years ago. Like, then Ricto made the Meet the Inverted Shadow, didn't he? Like.
Yeah, as a way of saying thanks. And it actually showed night before his debut.
Oh my.
Wait,
It was an early bird cameo.
Okay, I gotcha. Actually, honestly, the trailer of when I said trailer, I was thinking of like, I was thinking of the Invaded Invert actually.
Oh
Well,
no,
yeah,
that was just
I remember. No, before I remember, there was actually like there actually was a trailer that got like something of a thank you from the Pyromancers themselves.
Like the Invaded Invert was
Ricto
just
made
something.
the,
It was just a silly thing that Star
Yeah,
and I did.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking like.
Oh,
But I was
God,
also thinking like I remember like there was after before the whole Meet the Inverted Shadow thing the Ricto made, there was also that old, like really old trailer for Pyromancers, like
one of those guys, and one of the I forget which one, but Ricto put the friggin' hammer of Zillyhoo in there.
The hammer of what now?
Zillyhoo.
As pancakes is his weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he gave Shads that. For whatever reason, instead of a shovel.
Hey, Cheesecake. Oh God, he wants me to say this is Cheesecake. Okay, fine.
Hey, Bobby. Yes, hello. I would like a pizza. A large, extra thick.
Every time I think I've heard the words from Cheesecake, I'm constantly surprised.
Yeah, Cheesecake calls Jasper Pie. That's what happens.
Honestly, I think that's probably the one time Jasper might hang up. Then again, I could imagine those two have probably met already, and Jasper's response would probably, "Oh God, not you again," or "Oh Celestia, not you again." Or
Don't give me ideas.
Foxy, what if Cheesecake was in Fall Guys? Didn't you already answer this one, Star?
And he would be in a perpetual state of literally just falling while still just imagine falling but still in midair the whole time.
Okay, in the chat there, yeah, Cheesecake calls Jasper Pie thing. I think that's up to Jasper, not any of us.
Oh Jesus.
I mean, I imagine if Star and Jasper got to talking, I imagine something could be figured out, but again, that's totally up to them, so...
Yeah, that's up to them more than anything else. Like,
Don't give me ideas, please.
I think
I'm not even brony, and you're giving me ideas.
I mean, you're... well, technically in the Culver too.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't hate.
technically count myself as a
Thing is, unlike a former member of the Pyromancers, I don't hate bronies, so.
You're talking about TNT, aren't you?
Regrettably so, he still hasn't quite gotten over his vitriol, shall we say?
Like, what is the whole status on him being part of the team? Have you figured anything out there, or...?
He's still in perpetual limbo, so to speak. He left for two reasons, one of which was Garth, but that's obviously no longer an issue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The other one was a lot more personal, which I will not say in public, but I know and the rest of the team knows, but it probably wouldn't be smart to tell anyone the other reason, because yeah, it's personal stuff.
We'll not
involving
pry,
stuff.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're not the kind of people to pry, so you needn't worry
Yeah, I
about
mean,
that.
we may remain curious in like the privacy of our own thoughts, but we're not gonna voice it out loud.
I mean, I'm still trying to help him.
we're not
Every
gonna
once in a while, I'm still trying to help him, like, hey, you know, here's the thing you could probably do and stuff.
One day,
Yeah,
perhaps.
I mean, we're not gonna pry, but yeah, obviously it's human nature to be curious, but we're gonna keep it curious with privacy of our own thoughts.
Now for some funny moments. Okay, we have some requests here.
Ahem. Decepticons, do the transforming and do the rising up.
What if Cheesecake was in Minecraft?
Oh,
He would
absolutely
just.
not.
I mean, he would probably drink the lava.
You know what? I'm not questioning that.
Okay.
Now what, you gonna cry? You gonna cry now? Honk.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Luigi Destero, those days are far fucking behind me.
Eh?
Sand.
Is that something I should be aware of, or...?
It was a joke back when I was part of the Death Battle fan base. I've long since outgrown that.
Oh. I feel like I should know, but I actually don't know, so I'm not going to ask further.
It became a joke. Sand became a running joke.
Oh.
Because I screamed sand really long and to the tune of the 1812 Overture. It was funny, but like I said, those days are well behind me and probably good, because that time in my life was not good for my mental health at all.
Oh, boy. Oh, I got knocked down so quick.
What if... Okay, Crystal Wing Cheesecake is a super powerful megaphone.
Yeah. It's always these sorts of things in Fall Guys that make me nervous because I don't want to screw up. Whoop! There went another one. Oopsie. If you're screaming, that's my niece and nephew again. Oh, you son of a bitch! No! Motherfucker just dropped right in front of me. Well played, but gah. And... oh, that was weird.
Blech.
Well, I tried.
Voice change. Instead of blech.
Only 6 levels away from rounding out this fame thing. You know. Sonic Devil, you should have heard I Am Shadow's reaction to Skyward Sword HD. She was losing her mind. And unsurprisingly enough, people are also bitching about that as well. I'm not surprised.
I just wish I could have been there to hear everyone's reaction for Splatoon 3.
Oof.
I would have gone deaf.
See, and Carol, when you say that, I'm instantly going to check Steam because...
Oh no, what did it do?
He gifted me Fire Pro Wrestling World. With the whole caption, Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch! And honestly, even though I've not watched AEW in a few
Yeah, that has
years-
got to be the worst misspelling of cheesecake I've ever seen, Alfred.
Ooh.
Oof.
What the fuck? What? What?
Alright, fine.
Jeez.
Cheesecake is saying this to Shugo.
You were loud and ugly, but now you're loud and ugly. He-Man.
Oh no.
Why is it again that Cheesecake hates Shugo?
Nothing.
Cheesecake hates everything. What the fuck was that?
Hello, Carol. Woof.
Goodbye, Caro.
Wait,
Not to worry. Not. Yeah, he hopped in, literally said that, and then just hopped back out.
Oh.
Ah, yes, he went back into his hole.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and good riddance. He's a pain in the ass.
Anyway,
Oh,
Cheesecake hates any and all Pika clones. This includes Pichu, despite the fact that he was born as a Pichu.
How is Pichu a Pika clone? I thought it was part of Pikachu's evolutionary
It's
line.
Cheesecake, nothing in his brain. If he has one, makes sense.
Obviously, though,
Pretty
thank
sure
you,
it doesn't
Carol,
have a
over
brain,
that.
and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a brain. Probably just has a literal cheesecake in its brain.
Probably.
Half a
brain.
discarded peanut shell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, thank you, Carol, for the gift. And everybody just kind of chilling out here.
Yes.
What if Cheesecake wasn't Doom Eternal? Well, he would say,
Yes, hello.
and then you try to shoot him with the most powerful weapons, and he just keeps going, ow!
Stop it. That hurt. Stop it. Get help.
What happened if, honestly, you know, like the Doomslayer actually tried to use a glory killing Cheesecake?
Say,
Ow! Stop it! That hurt! Oh, my foot!
Are you sure that wouldn't take the face part of him?
Oregon Shadow fan with an excellent question. What exactly does Cheesecake hate besides the Pika clones?
Cheesecake hates everything and also nothing.
So... he's... Schrodinger's emotion?
Schrodinger's something.
Yeah, so he's Schrodinger's electric mouse. Okay.
Oh god, Shadowhunter, why? You know, I'm too afraid to read that one out loud. I'm gonna let Star read that one.
Where they go into Cheesecake's body. Oh dear God, no.
They would probably all turn into carrots and die.
I somehow think that
I mean,
would be
we don't know if those who get keratomized are dead. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Considering
Olive
the
Red,
cheesecake
do the
usually
Pyro
eats them
Managers...
afterwards.
And what is this one from Olive Red? Does the Pyro Managers have any backstory on Cheesecake? Whoa, go watch The Pest of Time. I believe they've said this many times.
The Pest
Yeah,
of
honestly,
Time.
I'm just imagining that if the Pyromantis did end up going into Cheesecake's body, it would just basically be like somehow Cheesecake has the SCP Foundation in there.
No. They go inside of. They find the lost city of Atlantis. All the Atlanteans talk exactly like him.
Oh god.
Why does Cheesecake sound like Eric Cartman on Helium? Says Wunderschnell.
What the flying bagel? I think my vocal cords are a bit more unique than that, you fudge.
Retro Foxhound. Turtle and Carrots like Kid Buu? I know what you're talking about because it's Dragon Ball Z, but didn't he Buu turn people into chocolate, not carrots?
Yeah, he turned people into chocolate.
Well, speaking of Cheesecake thought that carrots were made of sugar, but he was proven summarily wrong. But he's probably forgotten by this point, which is why he can still turn people into carrots.
So that would explain
And
why
and also discarded sinks.
That would explain why my character's companion got turned into a carrot in the Halloween special you did.
Yes, we don't know if Officer Stereotype died or not. It's going to be a mystery.
Well, he's probably not going to turn back into a normal human. Honestly, being a carrot would be a terrible existence.
Oh, 5 Nights at Cheesecakes. Oh god, it wouldn't be scary. It'd just be annoying.
Don't even get me started on that.
The entire time you just hear in the background,
You, I'm scary. Fear me.
Why do I feel like it'd be somehow even more scary than just the regular animatronics?
I was gonna respond to that, but I don't want to get booed. Nothing. Forget I said anything.
No.
Besides, I don't want Tracy to punch me.
You opened the floodgates. We're all curious. What were you gonna say?
No.
Okay then. Ooh. Oh, I was the last one. Pyromancer episode Cheesecake goes to the SCP Foundation.
Where we meet his uncle.
Ironically, it come before that from Lord Seth. If Cheesecake went to the SCP Foundation, they'd immediately put him in a Keter class containment cell. Ugh. But that wouldn't even hold him, now would it?
Spoilers, Cheesecake is the true SCP-001.
He's just -0.
Oh, that seems about right.
Actually, no, Cheesecake is SCP-001-J.
Atlantis with people who look and talk like
001/pancakes.
Oh god, Atlantis with people who look and talk like Cheesecake? Oh god. That's honestly
Welcome to Cheeselantis. We have the fountain of cheese.
But exactly why would Tracy punch you for whatever it was you were going to say?
I was gonna
It's
say
gonna be something disparaging to about Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was gonna say something like cheesecake's actually likable, ha ha ha, something stupid like that.
Oh. Yeah, I imagine how you'd probably get punched in the face for that.
Luckily, Tracy is busy right now in a game,
Yeah.
and I'm totally not DMing her that.
Oh,
Actually, no,
sure you are,
I'm
Sammy.
not. No, I'm actually legit. No, joking aside, I'm not going to disturb a game. I don't. Honestly, I don't actually want to risk getting punched. She actually might come and punch me if I decide to bug her while she's playing her current game. So I'm not gonna.
Also, Lord, the chat is
Afterwards,
erupting
maybe.
into this. Like, literally, now we have Thanos versus Cheesecake.
What, in a rap battle?
I think he means like I have no idea. Cheesecake in
Oh,
SCP-682's true form? Oh my. And another one
God.
from Foxy. I'm gonna let Star just process that one.
Where is okay? Cheesecake becomes a human. No.
Well, there you go.
Oh god, the roll fly just made me think of one thing.
They had no discipline. You live in a cave.
God is forgiven.
I just love that scene.
It's a classic.
The next Twitch moment video will be you guys ranting, mostly me ranting about how no one can spell Safine's name right. You would love that, but again, you gotta spell the name right a lot, so yeah.
The way you were speaking there, just that start just made me think. We are in the beam.
Oh, damn it! I hate...
We are in the bean.
All the times I could get knocked off there. God damn it.
Fucking timing on that. Can we get a clip on that one?
And I'm probably gonna get disqualified as well. You know, I'm gonna get eliminated. Yeah, I am. Fuck.
How annoying is Cheesecake? On a scale of 1 to 10, yes.
I'll have to keep that one in mind, Bundercell. Thank you. What?
Speaking of soundtracks, and speaking of soundtracks and games and whatnot, interesting ending for that Five Nights Warriors 3.
What?
The good ending.
What about it?
Interesting turnout for the ending, I think.
What, everybody getting... the spirits getting freed and everything?
Yeah, I was like, I did not expect that, honestly.
Well...
honestly, that went... I mean, it went predictably rather quite dark, but holy hell.
Well, it was the good ending either way, so...
Yeah, but I mean,
now we're just gonna get through Origins 4 and the newest one, 5 shows of Wario's. Which, yes, we are going to look at all of them. I'm kind of dreading 5 shows at Wario's from watching both the Game Salmon and Taste Gaming play it. Oh god, that one is horrifying. Hey, Nostalgia Bender.
I mean, hey, if you need a palate cleanser, there are plenty of other games out there that you've been gifted.
Very true. I know we still have to get back to Overlord and Stick of Truth. Lord knows we've slept on those ones for so long. It's blech.
Yeah. Honestly, you also need to finally get around to We Happy Few as well.
That as well, I'm realizing.
Honestly, like, I mean, you two. I mean, you and I, so I'm sure you'll enjoy We Happy Few.
I imagine
And
so.
if you like puzzle games, I'm definitely sure you'll like Give Us Cthulhu Adventure. Because it's like the style of humor is very much Monkey Island style. It even has a few references to Monkey Island itself. And Ron Gilbert. In fact, any items you find in the game, even if you know what the correct combination for a puzzle is, I'd recommend just, if you want to hear the dialogue, just use the wrong item purposely on, like, on like the wrong thing, because I mean, honestly, there's over like almost every possible combination for items you have, like items and using an item on something near enough has actually, rather than a generic line like you'd get from Guybrush Threepwood, like this won't work on that. Like you'll actually have, especially if you're playing as Buzz, because you got both Buzz and Don are the two protagonist characters of the game. Since you got two different playable characters. I mean, depending on what you do, depending on what item you choose to use on something, you'll get different dialogue for it. Like, there's dialogue for every possible combination you can make. I mean, a few of the street names in the game, I think there may be Patreon supporters. Or early backers, not Patreon supporters, like early backers or something. For the, like, Kickstarters on the game. But it does, honestly, it wears its influences on its sleeve in certain instances, like, well, you'll see when you get around to it. You'll definitely see the influence of, some of them, like, some of the references are very much, are quite clearly, easily obviously, obvious shout-outs out there.
I'll have to remember that.
But yes, one of the things you'll definitely want to remember is when you do get to the rap battle, it's the easiest puzzle in the entire game. Just the dialogue options are all in order from top to bottom. And if you get it right the first time, I mean, not only do you get one of the best moments in the entire game, which is the only reason I'm even considering spoiling this puzzle, because like this is actually the rap battle itself actually appears in the official soundtrack. Without any pauses to it, so it's like perfectly cut together without pausing for you to actually use the dialogue.
That's
but if you get it right, not only if you get it right the first time, not only do you get an achievement, but it is one of the most epic moments in the entire game. But I wouldn't recommend listening to it before the actually playing the game, because it does actually spoil the events. Like, it actually basically recounts the events that you've been through in the game so far. And it is just, oh my god, it's epic.
Right. Alex Kaiser, my thoughts on the Splatoon 3 trailer. I am hype. That is for certain.
It's as though 1 million squid people cried out in joy and were not silenced.
Except for Pollard.
Yeah, except for Pollard, yeah.
Because he's probably already squealing and joy.
People thought he was killed off in the Smith special last year, financially mauled. No, he's still around. We have plans for him.
I forget which one Pollard is.
He's the yellow inkling with the sunglasses and the polo shirt, and is very annoying.
Yeah, it's like obsessed with Smash.
And like with every subsequent appearance, his voice gets higher and higher. Eventually, he's gonna sound like Mickey Mouse.
So basically, he's an inkling version of Cheesecake.
Yes, except he doesn't. Except he is incredibly weak.
When are we gonna upload Little Nightmares 2? Well, I am Shadow and I have already played through the entire game, like in literally one whole day, and I just have to get around to editing everything. So.
You're welcome.
Yes, Stormy.
Because honestly, if at any point in that recording you started cussing, cursing my name.
No, Cheesecake reacts to anything. No, it's gonna be like most reaction video channels, where like he just blankly stares at the video and occasionally gives a sound effect, and that's it.
Yeah, that seems about right. I mean, I've had people react to my stuff, and I'm all for it, just as long as they don't monetize anything. Like
well, Zapyroman says we can't monetize, at least not yet. So if anyone does reaction stuff, like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend monetizing reaction stuff anyway. It's like there's no point to it. Oh god, no.
Huh? Wow, what's happening? What is it, Stormy?
Oh no. The annoying orange and Cheesecake meeting. No. Absolutely not.
I didn't realize that we were in 2009.
Wow. That's a
That
blast from the
goes
past.
way back, doesn't it?
Kim Dragon Hunter for Pyroformers, you gotta ask Aku about that. She is the de facto showrunner for Pyroformers. He is the lore keeper of Transformers. He knows everything that I know about the Homestar Runners. He knows of the Transformers.
I still can't believe I actually, because of a brain fart, got Homestar Runner somehow mixed up with Fist of the North Star, all things. It's because they have the star in that same name. That's why I've got them mixed up. Somehow.
It happens.
I don't know why.
So,
Honestly, it's because I kept thinking Fist of the North Star was the webcomic, and the Homestar Runner was the anime. So I always get those two. Always get those two mixed
Homestar
up.
Runner, the anime. I mean, they're Stinko Man, but really?
No, I meant like I always get the two mixed up when I think about them because they both have star in the title.
I mean, Fist of the Homestar. What fist?
More like boxing glove with the star.
Fireman's
Drawing
episode Cheesecake Time Travels. Again, the Pest of Time is right there on their
Yes, the
channel.
Pest of Time involves the time traveling and the cheesecaking. Go watch that video. That explains a lot about the cake of the cheese.
Indeed. In fact, where is it?
Please don't. There's a shit thrown thing and that.
Hmm?
No. Just really. Where the fuck is this shit?
Well, what's going on? Here it is. Here it is. The link to the video, The Pest of Time. If you have any questions about it, there you go.
Exactly. But yes, Luigi's Esther. I think all of us have seen the music video by this point of the Wasteland thingy. Don't worry, I think we've all seen it.
Yeah.
What was my
Actually,
reaction
what was
when I met Cheesecake? Again, watch the Invaded Invert on my channel. That should tell you everything.
Do you have any sodium bicarbonadium?
No.
I should have called it bicarbonadium just for the sake of stupidity.
Back when you did the actual Invaded Invert video.
Yeah.
That would have honestly been horrifying.
You could think he was looking for all those things to make a really good smoothie. Made of ostrich feathers and plastic televisions.
I don't question it at this point anymore, so...
Honestly, it's cheesecake. I don't question it just because, you know, I just apply the Pinkie Pie principle to it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Pink horse.
Yeah, pink horse thing.
Actual pink horse thing.
Yeah, that's what Cheesecake calls Bella.
Yeah,
Balloon Boy and Cheesecake? Oh, God. Balloon Boy and Cheesecake. I don't think I want to find out that one.
Actually, what does he call, like, what's he called, Nightblade when he's a pony?
Yes, Knight. He is the pony human guy.
Yeah, but what does Cheesecake call him, like?
Red
Probably.
Sylveon thing.
God damn!
Daryl Rush, he's doing fine.
God damn it!
Any thoughts on doing a double shadow for Resident Evil Village? I mean, I still have to play Resident Evil 7, which I have slept on for the longest time. That's a crime on my part, so I apologize. But I've seen all the footage thus far of Resident Evil Village, and it looks like it's genuinely going to be very good. So hey, it is entirely possible that I'm Shadow and I might look at it. And yes, I'm not going to do the S word on the lady. What the hell is her name? Dimitrescu, or whatever the hell it was? It was Lady Dimitrescu, like literally the tall vampire lady. That's how I know her. She's the tall vampire lady, as Twitter has dubbed her.
Ugh. Honestly, ugh. Considering the fact that vampires are a form of undead, and that It's probably some sort of weird-ass zombie thing.
Oh god, it's the Twilight crap all over again. 10 years later.
Dear.
Oh god, please no.
I never
Even
gave a
that's
shit about
basically
Twilight, and that's for the best. So.
Well, you weren't a teenage girl at the time.
No, I was not, and nor do I think I am a girl, so I can't understand a damn thing about that. No offense to my female viewers, I apologize. That includes you, Stormy.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, though.
But yeah, honestly, the Twilight thing is awful attempted. Ugh. It's like trying to make Dracula more romantic, even though Dracula itself, it's basically Dracula versus werewolf.
I don't know how you would make Dracula romantic. You can't do that.
Dracula was, ironically enough, Dracula was romantic, like, at least for the time. It was a kind of very dark romance, but it worked for what it was. Like, the original Dracula story was, at its heart, something of a romance story. Kinda. But it was like a kind of a gothic romance where, with, what was it, what the hell was his name? What was his name that was, not Van Helsing, because he was the actual hunter. Oh, what the heck was her name?
Don't make me make a Belmont joke.
Jonathan Harker, yeah, Mina Harker and Jonathan Harker. And it was kind of this weird love triangle thing. I mean,
Well,
when
that
I
is
think
literature,
Dracula, I think the Gary Oldman Dracula.
And yes, Cole, the Netflix series, I have to watch that as well, because I've heard nothing but very good things about that. So.
Here you go, Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992.
What about Nosferatu?
Wouldn't this be a high-pitched version of Shadow's voice? If Shadowrush's voice thus far has just been a high-pitched version of my voice, so yeah. I wonder if I should look into getting an actual voice actor for him. Alright, here we go.
I'm glad I don't have work till 4 o'clock Saturday so I can enjoy the premiere of Yellow Alert with all you people.
I'm hoping to be in the VIP server again, because when I watched Haphazard Hereafter, that shit was bonkers.
Yes, it'll be the same time, Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I think you're Eastern like me, so I think it'll be the right time.
I'll definitely have to swing by
I
again.
remember it. I do remember that the call got pretty chaotic pretty quick, though. Fun as that premiere was.
Well, yeah. Oh, that video took a much longer time to make. Although, funny thing, Yellow Alert is about half the length of Haphazard Hereafter, but took a lot less time to do.
What a thunk.
I'd imagine it was mostly due to production problems in the case of Haphazard Hereafter.
Yeah, production problems were indeed brought upon to Yellow Alert. Like, if it wasn't for what happened, the video probably would have been out middle of January, because of course we had to stop for the Smith special, but yeah.
Then the shit with Garth happened.
Yeah, which warranted the rewrite and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even want to imagine how much he had to rewrite that Garth was involved with.
Quite a lot.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Quite
before
a
his,
bunch. Then we had to
before
wait
his
for all
role
the, we
ending
had to wait
misdemeanor,
for all the new lines and all that and modify the save files and stuff. I'm just glad that the scene that I animated, the first scene, Garth didn't have any appearance, so I did not have to rewrite or reanimate anything. I would have been so enraged.
Well, at the very least, we don't need to bow down. Do your legs.
Welcome to the abyss.
And I know you don't watch Warhams, but all I'm going to say is, if anyone here has seen Warhams, that was a reference to the Divine Lord of Fervor.
X
his legs.
Games, welcome to the insanity, thank you.
That was The Divine Lord of Further has definitely made its mark as a character. And the not Death Roller. God, I just love I need to catch back up on Warham's, honestly.
Not death.
No, the not Death Roller.
Oh.
That was the literal name of the actual car. Was the not Death Roller.
What's in my hat? You don't want to know, Lord Seth.
What's inside your hat is your hair.
Oh, I can imagine what's inside that hat, considering what I've seen going on in the Realm of Shadows chat. Oof. And that's an interesting wrinkle, honestly.
What's inside your hat is another hat.
Interesting wrinkle, what?
An interesting wrinkle to the situation. With a certain outside force deciding to meddle.
Ah, yes. You're welcome, Luigi Deathstare, but yes, I'm pretty sure we all indeed have seen that music video.
Block party.
Future Dark Lord. Yeah, right. Trust me, nothing can handle what is inside Shadow's hat.
Future Dark Lord. Hey, that's on my business card!
Episode 2 is gonna explain everything, hopefully.
It will explain everything, yet also nothing.
That was exactly what that was exactly the words I wanted for when I was talking about earlier about that reveal trailer. The next trailer you said you planned out earlier, you know, about for the reveal for NK Fan. It says it would reveal everything, but also at the same time reveal nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I have a really good idea of how the NK Fan reveal video trailer is gonna go.
Yeah, you're basically gonna, you know, I mean, what I was gonna say was like it was gonna basically. It was probably not even going to mention. I'm guessing it's probably not even going to mention him at all, even by name. It's going to imply something, but it's not going to say anything.
Say that, but I'm not gonna spill the beans.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It would imply everything, but reveal nothing. As many trailers do.
It will say everything, yet also nothing. It will reveal all and also none. It is existence and non-existence. It is life.
Yes, exactly.
It is death. It is light. It is darkness. It is blue. It is orange.
Okay, now we're getting a bit. But no, that works. That works.
Orange is the opposite color of blue. Have you not taken an art class?
Night Mist, 21 months, thank you. Upon my word, 21 months of subscription, Shadow. Respect you for putting up with me this long. Hey.
Well, not for 15 years, when I was back in high school.
But no,
Appreciate it
blue
either way,
and
Night Mist.
they're called complementary colors. Why do you think
I
that
know.
Splatoon 2 colors are blue and orange and are green and purple?
Yeah, I remember now. Thank you, Mr. Blue and Orange Morality.
Yes, thank you. I also speak fluent troper. You jerk ass.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Oh, I forgot, didn't I? Fuck off. Damn it. Well, actually, I would say that would be more jerk ass with a heart of gold. Are we seriously going into trope for right now?
Yes, we're going to go into trope foo, apparently.
Oh my.
Oh my god. This is just brilliant. And this is why Star is one of my favorite pyromancers.
Yeah, because I write
Mellow.
most of the insanity I write / animate.
I mean, favorite pyromancer behind Mellow, but then again.
Yes, Mellow's everyone's favorite, and Bella, and Shugo, especially Shugo.
No,
No
just
love for Aku?
no.
Yeah, no love for the serious hard-nosed types, apparently.
Actually, no. To be fair, it's mostly Mellow's my favorite because fire. And for other
Think of
obvious
the
reasons.
devil, there's Turkish.
Oh god, it's your wife.
Yes, my wife.
I mean, if we're going like, just like, if we're going like any old actually, like if we're going like pyromancers I've interacted with personally, just really cutting that list down because I've. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, I've interacted with Arco and Mello, but like barely, and even then, it was like with Mello, it was only ever on a stream one time.
It's almost as if you need to talk in the VIP more.
Well, I meant, I mean, if the only one, if we're counting the members of Pyromancers that I've interacted with in a VC, for any reason, like either during a call or outside of a call, like on a social basis, not like when Arco's been like showcasing a model when he's actually been working in Blender, because I know he does it sometimes in the show in the showroom VC. Like if Pyromancers have actually interacted with on a social basis. If we're just narrowing it down to that, to those Pyromancers... If we're narrowing it down to the Pyromancers I've actually interacted with on a social basis...
But what about me? I'm the guy who
on,
makes all the sarcastic remarks.
And had a conversation with outside the stream... yeah. Definitely you, Star.
I'm the one who makes all the sarcastic remarks and the sarcastic script sarcastically.
But then again, I could also technically say Richter as well, because I interact with Richter a lot. But, I mean, actual Pyromancers, I actually say any of the members of the Pyromancers I could even consider a friend. Like, friend. That probably actually wants to hang out. I don't know. I don't say that Richter is really the one that really likes to hang out a lot. You, Star, I've heard are quite the workaholic, so I don't know.
Yes.
I'd be happy to... I'd be happy to hang out with you more, but you're not around, so yeah.
If I'm not working my job, I'm doing animation stuff or preparing for animation stuff. This week I was working on the sea.
Yes, I get
Crit.
I love how it just cut off like right there as he was in the middle of E, and then it just came back.
I think he got himself off because of the fact the way he said crit, like a second something like this. Clever stuff. But yeah. Personal two favorite Pyromancers outside of the actual characters, definitely Star and Richter.
Aw.
Yes, because I make the sarcastic remarks and the sarcastic right.
And you do an excellent job of it.
Yes.
Honestly,
Though the next video script I did not really write all that much. I may have to for the sake of adding some jokes here and there, but I think that'll be the extent of my writing.
I mean, actually, speaking of your humor, Star, if I didn't know you were American, I'd think you were English.
Fucking damn it. I'm New English. Does that count?
I don't know. Maybe.
I do like a good
your humor
New
is
England clam
definitely-
chowder.
I mean,
Clam
you're
chowder.
certainly- I meant the fact that you have an excellent dry wit. I mean,
Thanks. It's the bullying from high school.
oof.
Anyway, Saphine turned into a character. Okay, so I will say this. Saphine does not fear Cheesecake because Cheesecake's not a smasher.
Wait.
Saphine does not fear Cheesecake. She does not care for Cheesecake. And if Cheesecake ever shows up, she has a bunch of banana peels for him.
Oh my.
God. Wait. So, wasn't he around in the Bro-Apocalypse days though? Or the
He-
Bro-Machinima days? Or whatever.
He
it
was, but he's
Past
not.
the time?
He was, but he's not a smasher. He's probably some kind of dimensional shifter or some crap.
Okay, I get you.
I mean,
would
he's
explain a few things.
he's visited Soldier Shadow's dimension here. He's visited the Bro-Machinima people. He's visited what else has he fucking visited? I don't remember.
Probably the world of light, but no one's told. No one realized.
Basically,
I mean, from what I could tell in Haphazard Hereafter, the world of light characters didn't seem that intelligent.
not unintelligent, just very fight happy.
Well, I meant like very oblivious to who's a smasher and who's not.
Well, wait, no, World of Light. That's the spirits, not the trophies. That's the thing. They're not even
That's-
trophies.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, they're not as fight happy. That's why.
Just what I needed.
134 bits from the Nightmare Emperor. What doesn't kill you leaves you with a dark sense of humor.
The world will celebrate the day Cheesecake dies of old age. Okay, he's probably like eons old, if the Pest of Time is correct.
Would it be a miracle, says Sonic and Shadowfan, if the Pyromancers were guests on TRG live streams?
Yes, bold of you to assume we're popular enough.
Yeah.
Honestly, Shads could honestly make another video plugging them.
Cheesecake
Then
meets
again,
Shadow
I mean,
Rush.
hell.
Oh god, why would you suggest that?
Can I wear your hat?
No.
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
God.
And he just keeps going,
Please?
Actually, speaking of Gmod work and Untold Darkness and whatnot.
oh god.
Just what
I
I
think
need.
And speaking of
I think Cheesecake wearing the hat is a great idea. We should do it.
Hello, Turkish.
Hello, Turk.
Hello.
Actually, that reminds me. What was Oh yeah, Paper and Ink. How's that going?
Still coming, just I've been focused on a thingy I'm doing for Witchy and something else. I forget what the other thing is, though.
Writing.
Oh, yeah, no, now I remember. There was the thing for Jasper and Thespio.
Yes. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember. I know that project you mean. Yeah, I know the one you
Yeah.
mean now.
I think... Did I post a bit... Did I post it by Patreon? I think I
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
did. You did. You posted like you posted it as part of a poll. I remember now. You posted. Actually, it was either part of a poll for which ones people wanted to see you continue working on first. And I remember you posted like a work in progress teaser, like you do sometimes.
Oh, this snowball one is anxiety-inducing. Because one touch from the snowballs will yeet you across into the ice, and it's not fun. I can say, at the very most, trying not to spoil anything, but episode 2 of Untold Darkness, nearing having all the audio, but it's just a matter of waiting on some others. I will say, I have been in touch with, I am allowed to speak about her. You know which her I'm talking about, Turkish.
I think so. Well, what's the news?
The one voiced by Luna.
Did she get back to you?
She did get back to me. I just completely forgot to tell you about it because I'm dumb. She did message
You
me.
piece of shit. No, I'm kidding.
She messaged me like last week or so, saying that she was still doing it. I mean, obviously she was because she loves voicing for me. Well, I mean, she has fun. I don't know how you'd word it, but basically, she got back to me last week saying that this week she would try and find a day to record because work and other stuff was keeping her busy. So,
That's fantastic.
yes.
And what of the thing that you and whatnot may have discussed of the me doing the thing?
As in, I'm Shadow and I Sting?
Yes, that thing.
That is still happening also. We'd love to have you for that. Just I Am Shadow and I have to do a bunch of rewriting on the next script. Because I have everything for episode 1, I just have to stop being a lazy fuck, basically.
Stop being a lazy fuck.
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
Easier said than done, honestly.
So with all the voice actors in tow, we just need to, we'll be probably making an announcement later, but we need to find an artist.
Yeah. For a specific part of
Honestly-
episode 2, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, speaking of not being a lazy fuck, I really need to get back to my own work. But it's
Oh,
just,
the thing is, so Shads, you're looking for an artist, an illustrator, correct?
Yes, that is
They don't have to like, it's not like a traditional image. Without giving it away, it's kind of like abstract drawings.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. Well, I'm gonna DM you some details of someone who may be able to help.
Oh,
Sure.
we appreciate that.
And this is I'll go ahead and say this is a paid opportunity.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, I will let them know this.
Yes.
because if there's one thing I'm adamant about, I want artists to see compensation.
Pay your god dang artists and voice actors.
We're doing
Sometimes.
it.
Depending how far things go, I might actually want to do the same for Luna, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And for those who did not see episode 1, or if you have and you watch the credits, you know, Luna Pharaoh is the one who's voicing a character you're all going to meet in episode 2, Shiko.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, you guys are not ready for her. You are not ready for Shiko.
She sure is an interesting fellow.
Yes, she is.
Chudder.
I mean, just listening.
Oh, I can guess.
Can you now?
Yes, I can guess.
I mean, 'cause
I'm not honestly. Whatever I know, I'm not. Whatever I know about anyone, I'm not gonna give away. I know when to shut up and. Well, I know when to
Mercy,
say
Man of
shit.
Mercy of all people was saying in the comments of episode 1, he already is very wary of Shiko, so.
Yeah, Man of Mercy is
Well-
a very he pays attention very closely.
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes too much attention.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
Well,
It's in fact a pretty good thing because oh, excuse me, I have a bit of a cold. Because he's actually going to have a part later on, although I can't say how or why.
He is,
Wait,
and
who,
yes,
Mercy, you
it's
Man of
super
Mercy,
secret.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That also reminds me, I need to voice myself. I need to get to the old microphone and record seriously.
Imagine voicing yourself in a series.
Yeah.
Well, no offense to Shads, but at least he's not doing his famine voice.
Poor
When-
Shadow.
when
I have
Preston
written so much dialogue for him. It's a good thing that most of it isn't screaming, or else he'd lose his fucking voice.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but
Yeah, keyword
at the same
most.
time, I'm not opposed to screaming. I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The first episode,
I say that
he did everything really well.
I say I'm not good at screaming, unironically after looking at every double shadow I've done in a horror game, but who's counting?
Oh
those-
yeah.
Those
Who's
are
counting?
screams that not at your consent, though. Those are like forced because something scared the shit out of you.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, those are actually legit screams rather than acting.
Yeah.
But speaking of legit screams, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say something about Gibbous Cthulhu Adventure once again, just like. But yeah, all I'm gonna say is, without spoiling a thing, the ending. Oh yeah, the ending is you're gonna enjoy that. That's all I
Oh,
can
boy.
confirm.
Okay, I'll give a spoiler of the Dixbus Adventure if you give us a spoiler of Untold Darkness. Here's my spoiler. Saphine's in it.
All right. Here's my spoiler. Shadow's in it.
Yes.
No fucking way!
In fact, he's a main role.
Jesus fuck, how'd you
Just
get
what
him?
I needed.
The guy has fucking 300,000 plus subscribers. How the fuck did you get him?
Well, let's just say I'm married to him.
Dear God.
Oh my god, I think we found the new Rick May.
Am I
Or
allowed
at
to
least the new
speak-
bandit.
Am I allowed to speak what star DM'd me, Turk? Star for that
I
matter?
don't see why not.
I mean, it's totally fine. He may be AFK, but I can totally message him if he's down for it.
Turk, star recommended LE,
Ellie.
the creator.
Ellie, the creator, the guy that created.
Oh,
Stupid
Les.
Guys.
Right.
He's also a artist.
Yes,
Can I
I
see some of his
see.
stuff?
Yeah.
So if that's okay, I can give him a buzz saying, "Hey, you want to do some paid drawings if you can?"
Can you pass me some of his art?
I can comfortably say this. Check his DeviantArt. Thankfully, there's nothing not safe for work there.
All right. go myself. Search and discover.
Yeah, Ellie's not that kind of guy.
Creator. No, I imagine he wouldn't be. Alright, there's an image by Kuga Watton. Try and find Le commenting on it. There's Le commenting on it, clicking on his profile, going to his gallery out of my own way. Oh, that's actually really nice. Really nice, actually. Jesus. He's even got shading and shit, too.
Mm-hmm.
What are, Oh, I guess that's more of a thing to say off-stream. I was gonna say, what are his rates?
Basically? Yeah.
Yeah.
That I have no idea. You'll have to ask him yourself. I just sent him a message. Hopefully he'll respond soon.
Sure. I'd absolutely
With a yay
love
or a
to.
nay.
Well, thank you kindly either way, Star.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that reminds me.
I mean, if Ellie says no, I do know a few other people from people I voice for and whatnot.
That's fantastic.
Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of yay and nay and such, that reminds me of the WoW streams that for those who actually those who actually like to come along and watch our World of Warcraft streams on Fridays, and those who remember that they used to be on Sundays, we're gonna have to starting next week.
We gotta
we're
move
actually
to
gonna
Tuesday because Cookie and Weasel's schedules changed again.
Yeah.
It is what it is, so...
Yes. Actually, speaking of schedules, I mean, I know Ricto works on pretty much
want to
most
know when we
days
can do
of-
zombies again?
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause I know
I'm
you
free
were
whenever,
interested.
it's just a matter of you and Ricto, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm also free whenever, you know, like, the joys of being unemployed. Ugh.
Yeah, Sam.
Ugh.
Son of a bitch, you pushed
Then
it
again,
into our
I-
own goal.
Own goals. But yeah, I mean, I know Ricto, is, one of the few days he was available when it wasn't an XPWL stream, because, I know you also you started commentating on those as well.
I
On Tech
have.
Rack. So I know, Thursday is usually the optimal day for those. Oh, here we go. Let's see, Call the Nightmare Emperor. Call the Nightmare Emperor. He's free most days after 4 and currently has the weekends off. For zombies anyway. Yeah, most days after 4 and his time zone is or is it wait, which time zone are we talking here, Cole?
I'd assume Eastern or Summit.
I know his I know Cole's Mountain Time, but I'm not sure if he's talking Eastern Time. It's I know it's yeah, 4 Mountain Time, which is just basically means that if we do stream, basically as long as we stream at the normal time, as long as we start at the normal time, Cole's usually available by then.
Just what I needed.
Sorry for the crying, that's, again, my nephew.
No,
we
it's
can't
actually
hear
me.
it. Oh. What are you sad about this time, Star?
Everything.
Oh,
And
okay.
also nothing.
I understand. Existential dread is a hell of a drug.
Am I planning on playing more Wallace and Gromit in the future? Most definitely. Just had to get a time with I Am Shadow down.
Remake for Sam Max Save the World. I'm
That
pretty
too.
sure Nightmare Chads has heard of the remake for Sam Max Save the World.
It was gifted to me, so I should know, yes.
Yeah, and it was gifted to me on one of your streams, Chads. By Rack,
Yes.
I think. Oh my god. I mean, I'm just glad no one actually has. I'm just glad I don't have a PayPal link. And that I'm not I'm glad I don't stream on Twitch myself, because if I streamed on Twitch and I was what's it you gotta be for bits and whatnot?
Affiliate.
Yeah, affiliate. If I was affiliate, oh for God's sake. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't just be donate to Shads. It'd be hashtag donate to Stormy, because the amount of honestly, honestly, my reactions when I've been gifted games of all things, I can't imagine what would happen if I end up getting donations. It's I would probably be grateful, but utterly horrified at the same time. because I wouldn't know how to react. And luckily, right here, like within arm's reach. In fact, I'm holding it right now. But I literally have a pillow, so I'd probably end up screaming at that. Because, like, I've got a pillow sitting directly behind me.
What did that pillow do to you?
Thank you, Andy the Raven, for the host, though. My thoughts on third-person shooter games? I mean, like, what kind of opinion can I give? I play them as much as any other guy, so...
They are pretty cool.
Yes, they are. Again. I mean, recently, Wunderstell, of all people, of course, gifted me both Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2, so...
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that is a point, Comics. That he, just must buy you 140k Dark Tide when it comes out. So he and I can drag you through a chaos.
Left 4 Dead
City.
40k.
Is that really what it is?
Basically.
It follows a similar formula to Left 4 Dead, or more accurately, it's a bit more visceral. It's most likely to be a bit more visceral because it follows the same formula. Well, it does follow the same formula as Left 4 Dead, but it's a lot, and I mean a lot more bloody. I mean, it's Warhammer for one thing. If you've ever seen any gameplay of,
I mean, Left 4 Dead is pretty
Warhammer
gory.
Vermintide,
Yeah. No one's saying like Shads, also hashtag break the Shads. Oh god.
Oh yeah, I know
Left 4
Left 4
Dead-
Dead's pretty gory, but it's not like as visceral as Vermintide is.
You
Well,
sure?
it's
I've
Vermintide
seen
too.
those intestines spill out when I take out an auto shotty.
Yeah, but I meant like the actual blood splatters all over your screen. Level visceral.
Yeah, that's fair.
Without like increased gore mods, like yeah, your intestines splatter out at, like on the floor, but
I
you
still
don't actually have the
remember
blood
when,
covering the screen and splattering on your
I
face.
still remember when Left 4 Dead 2 was banned in Australia for a really long time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, makes a good point. Vermintide 2 is also more melee based.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
primarily
basically
melee-based.
the closest that Dark Tide will be.
Left 4 Dead 2
Oh,
with
yeah.
the craziest mods.
Well, it's the thing with me and Warhammer
Yeah.
is that I'm not big into it, but I have respect for the franchise because a lot of my friends are into it, and I'd love to try one of the I'd love to try the games at some point. I just have to find an excuse to install them and not be dumb. So
Yeah,
Warhammer
honestly, I'd
intimidates
definitely
me.
say in the case of like the games, like for example, Dawn of War 2, they're a good way of getting getting a head start in there. But if you want to go into the lore is even more expansive than the Star Wars lore expanded universe.
I see.
As a diehard Star Wars fan, Stormy is indeed correct.
What did you think, by the way, of that little teaser for Star Wars Hunters? By the way, Turk.
I am hopefully optimistic about it. I'm not too sure because it's free to play. It's on the Switch. I don't know what that implies.
Free to play usually is something to be wary about either way. So
But I mean, hey, it's involving hunters. I like hunters.
yes.
So hopefully it's good. I have a lot of malice for the fandom and the and the IP in general, but I have to give it a chance every once in a while.
Well, happy late birthday to you, Magnus. So
You mean the Star Wars IP?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a snooty contrarian Star Wars lover type because I'm the type of guy who's gonna be like, KOTOR 2 is the best. Everything else sucks my balls.
Just
oh
what
yeah,
I
KOTOR
needed.
2. Yeah, I mean like,
have I tried
just
the
love that
Star
stuff,
Wars
Republic.
VR game Vader Immortal? I've heard of it, seen a little bit of footage of it. I've never played it though. I don't know if
actually, speaking of Star Wars games, you ever tried the original Knights of the Republic shards?
in the original Knights of the Old Republic, I have both it and the sequel. I have yet to play either of them, but I know they're heralded as two of the best Star Wars games out there, as far as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Absolutely.
the outfit design in the first game was very limited. Like the Jedi robes didn't have the full flowing feel of the sequel, but that was more a game engine limitation at the time.
But I do know if
They
I
did
ever
fix it.
play either of the Knights of the Old Republic games, I'm going to bring Turkish on board because I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Because again, I know dick all about Star Wars, so better.
I mean, honestly, okay, so minor competition here. Turkish, how many times did you play the original Knights of the Republic?
Did I play the original?
Yeah,
I don't know about how many times I've played it, but to this day I still look up fucking videos about it, and I still learn about the game and the lore and everything else.
Yeah, because I remember I had like, I mean, with both, I mean, I did it Mass Effect style where I had like a male character and a female character. Like, just
it was actually the Star Wars game that got me into Star Wars, and then that led me down to playing Star Wars Galaxies back in 2003 all the way up until 2011.
Oh my god, yes. Star Wars Galaxies, I miss thee.
Perhaps
Apex Magnus, what are your thoughts on Star Wars Bounty Hunter, the video game? That's one of my favorite games. The A button, or with a fire button, is broken, so my arm has probably received permanent damage in the ligaments for spamming it to try and kill the enemy.
God, yeah,
If you're Chad, if you're looking for any Star Wars fan who knows a lot on the VIP server, I suggest trying to reach out to JC.
Noted. And,
I mean,
and
honestly,
then, coincidentally enough, Nightmare Emperor comes in. Any love for Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy?
Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy is...
Wasn't that a
masterclass?
Oh yeah, that was a follow-up to Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because then I also remember I was gifted fucking Jedi Fallen Order, and isn't that the one that's basically Star Wars, but it's a Dark Souls?
Yeah, it's a
it's
third person.
Dark Souls, yeah.
Third person, yeah.
Is it as good as people have been saying it is, or?
It came out when I had Star Wars Burnout, so I haven't actually played it.
And I've not actually played it because I didn't have a console at the time that I was feeling up to playing it on. Like, if it's on Switch, I haven't played it on that, and on PC. I know it's on PC, but it's like...
hang on, have I played Battlefront 2? Which one?
Which one?
The shitty EA one, or the original good one?
Oh god, the original Battlefront 2, man, I have great memories of that as a kid. My favorite thing in the old Battlefront 2 was dropping the thermal detonators and just watching the enemies just ragdoll off the screen.
Yeah.
You drop the bomb off a really high phone
Just
rings.
what I needed.
Of course, the phone rings. Who's calling at this hour? Hello, it's me. Go away. Hang up. Die in a fire.
Actually, I played the original Battlefront 2 on all things the PSP, because when I still have it.
Oh my god, I have that version of Battlefront 2. It was so
That's the one where you can customize your character, isn't it?
I think so.
No, that was the one. You're thinking of Battlefront Renegade Squadron.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I have played the original Battlefront 2. I have not played the EA one. I'm guessing I really shouldn't.
I only have negative things to say, so I can't give you a reasonable argument as to why you should
because I
play
know the whole debacle about literally fucking everything being hidden behind a paywall, and the whole thing to get credits for it is a literal grind that is not worth it, so...
Yeah.
I don't have anything nice to say about that one. Being a diehard fan of both the original, like the OG Star Wars Battlefront and the classics, like the OG classic Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront.
It's like
2
the
classic.
simulations.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Thin Ice again. I am not good at this one.
But yeah, honestly,
as I said, like my favorite thing to do was just like you find a really high point, wait for an enemy to catch up, drop the thermal detonator, and just watch him just get yeeted across the entire map.
Yeah, if you want someone who's actually played a lot of like KOTOR 1, yeah, I mean I've definitely played KOTOR 1. Like honestly,
I think
I had like 8 playthroughs.
8.
I mean, 8 playthroughs of both male and female characters, because like you could play the smuggler, the scoundrel, or the soldier class when you started off the game. Then you would go for a class switch halfway through. That's all I can say without spoiling it. but you would get it up to 200 due to a class change. But the max level remained at level 20, so like when your class changed, the level you already had would remain cumulative of your new class, so you had to be very careful. Like, I would actually go through the entirety of, like, before I went for the class change without leveling up once with my character, just so I could get every level I could.
Damn.
They also have a somewhat class change in the sequel, but it works slightly differently.
Does it now?
And the sequel also had a lot of alignment-based stuff as well, like if you were light side or dark side would affect a lot of stuff in the game.
Yep.
Which was also an interesting feature because it was like an early kind of like version of the... It was an early version of what eventually BioWare perfected with Mass Effect and Dragon Age, with the whole... This is how the previous game went sort of thing, you know, the save import. Instead of having save import, you instead affected in the sequel how the game turned out, like if you'd gotten the dark side or light side ending through dialogue choices. But in Knights of the Republic 2 Sith Lords, your alignment would also affect a lot of like events in the game.
I see.
And also, of course, you know, you could choose to have the light side or the dark side ending, I think, but your actual alignment would have an effect on the ending, as I recall.
Right, yeah.
Like, it would generally have an effect on which ending the game was trying to push you towards, especially in the original.
Oh man.
But yeah, the sequel was... The sequel was very much, obviously, yeah, you can tell that certain parts of it weren't finished because BioWare kind of had to rush it out the door due to crunch.
BioWare didn't do anything. BioWare made Obsidian make the game, and then they made them rush it out.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
KOTOR 2 is made by the same people who made Fallout New Vegas, everybody.
That good one,
Fair enough.
isn't it?
Yeah,
it is
but that's
very
the thing.
good.
Just like with New
KOTOR 2
Vegas,
is...
Yeah.
KOTOR 2 is my favorite game. One of my favorite games of all time.
I really need to get back to playing.
And it's all because of a very angry old woman.
I really need to get back to playing New Vegas because I streamed it that one time, I enjoyed it, and I haven't gotten back to it. So I have enjoyed the game so far. I can see why everybody says it's the best Fallout, besides maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. Maybe I misheard it.
Yeah, I mean, like, just like with New Vegas, KOTOR 2 was unfinished. Like, there were certain... It wasn't really unfinished, but there were a lot of parts from the game that were cut that were planned to be added. Because they did have a lot of big plans, but they had to cut them due to time constraints. However, there are, like, I think a few users on YouTube that have been able to reconstruct the actual cutscenes. Like the, like the HK Droid Factory, I think.
Yep, the restoration content, the restoration content mod is completely finished as of a few years ago. So KOTOR 2 is, in fact, playable from beginning to end with most of its cut content intact.
Oh, that's something.
I mean, pretty much all the stuff like the HK Factory, it had all of its dialogue, and most of the assets already included in the files. But you know, the actual originally it just wasn't. They weren't able to code it due to time constraints.
Yeah, so
they had all the dialogue ready to go. So a lot of people were able, the modders were able to restore it, which is nice.
Modders are a thing of beauty, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
They are.
Have I quit playing Warframe? No, I haven't. Just with the sort of lack of content recently, I've kind of elected to, focus on other games.
Yeah.
I am still playing Warframe. I'm on and off with it at the moment. I am looking forward to the new frame they revealed, Saragost, or whatever the hell it was called, but, yeah.
Let's see, am I thinking... Which one am I thinking of? What's that? Yes, I think it was actually... Did it actually make its appearance yet, I wonder?
Star Wars Battlefront 3 might be in development? Run that by me again, what?
That would be surprising if so.
Yeah.
Recto!
What did he do?
In the chat.
Hello, by the way, Ricto.
He's asked you must comply.
And by the way, Miss 10 bits of Night Miss. Just remember, the dark side has cookies, light side has milkshakes. Well, I'm going to automatically default to the light side because I fucking love milkshakes. So you're not leaving me much of a choice there.
Alright. Music.
Okay, so totally off topic. Apparently, about a week ago, someone discovered that there was a Godzilla game back in 2007 where Dennis Bateman voices a character, and the voice he uses is exactly the spy.
Yeah, Godzilla Unleashed.
Yeah, it's literally the spy. And I'm like, okay, are we gonna see new videos on Gmod and SFM with these voice lines? Because I sincerely hope so.
I'm sorry, my jam is still Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, so...
Damn right.
Just
I mean, there's
what
one where he
needed.
says the power of the crystal something something. I'm like, that's gonna lead to a Sonic joke, isn't it?
It probably did.
Oof.
Go Super Spy. Da 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 da.
Ooh, I'll get to that in a moment when I'm not trying to run for my life.
Oh, damn, Night Miss with the big one.
I'll get to that in a moment. Thank you very much, Night Miss, either way. And that guy was trying to be bullied.
Right. Now I remember. I'm just thinking that hasn't actually debuted yet, I don't think. Or has it? Oh no, wait, it has. Sorry. No, I was thinking of Unlightning Outing from Magic Man. With that one tease.
And by the way, before I get the obvious question, yes, I am still working, or attempting to work on the next Element of Insanity video, just I have to rewrite the script because it's ancient and dated as fuck. So.
And he needs motivation. Everyone give your motivation to Shads. Raise your arms to the air. Give me your motivation, so I shall give to Shads. And keep like 1% for myself.
And remember, motivation has a three digits on the back of the card.
So funny. That slaps me on the knee.
And thank you, Sky Cypher, for the host, and Night Miss for the 1,000 bits, and have a good night. Oh, and I missed another 100 from Nightmare Emperor. Chaos has Warpstone. We're automatically better.
Yeah, he's right. If you're going Warhammer Fantasy, I mean, 40k doesn't really use Warpstone. That's more of a Warhammer Fantasy element. But technically, there are some theories that fantasy actually does occur in the same universe, but it's some sort of on like a really self-contained
Godzilla
planet.
NES creepypasta. Oof. Lord, I do remember that. I actually read that in full. I have to admit, it's actually probably one of the most effective creepypastas out there, and probably one of the only actually good ones I've read that weren't... No, I'm not going to go into that.
Actually, that reminds me that that one final scene in was it Magic Mare does the whatever.
Let me guess, the one with the HK units. You need to be asking Turk about that.
Actually, I was about to say. Well, that was what I was about to say. Actually, it was a nice touch using the actual text, like the actual font and text color. You know, an actual font and actual font color from.
Oh, it's not the
Book
same
2.
font. It is the same.
Well, it's
color.
the same color though. It's the same color and the same style.
I
Not
was
the actual exact
looking.
same font, but it's a nice callback to the second game.
I was
It's the
looking
same color.
online for what font they use, and apparently it's really specific. So I was just like, I'll just find something that looks robotic.
I imagine Mela would appreciate that. She loves the HK units.
Yeah,
honestly, they are the best
the
part of
HK
the
units,
publication.
without spoiling too much, are for years and years I have personally helmed them as Phantom's official forces. So
Yes.
Honestly, the way they
Now here's the
speak
spoiler.
is just
They're
brilliant.
robots.
Ah!
Star, you son of a bitch!
I know. Sorry to drop one hell of a bomb there, but you know.
Despite how funny they are in their voices, though, they might not be so funny in some of the scenes that we put them in.
Oh yeah, no, they are absolutely terrifying. If you actually piss off an HK unit, they can be absolutely terrifying. Yeah, the way they speak is hilarious, but when they actually get serious, I mean, holy fuck. There is a reason HK-47 is most people's favorite character.
Yeah.
From like the Star Wars like Old Republic kind of era. Because I mean,
Terminator with attitude.
yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, he even appears like he does make appearances, like a few appearances, like. I'm not going to explain how, but he does actually. I mean, he's popular enough that he's got an appearance in the Old Republic, the MMO itself. I'm not explaining how that works, but I'm not going to explain any of the lore behind it because, you know, spoilers. But I can definitely confirm that he is in the MMO itself.
Interesting.
That actually does remind me I need to get to writing that scene at the final episode of Untold Darkness. That I'm actually, I thought of like last week that I thought would be really cool, but I can't say what it is.
Because spoilers.
But it doesn't. It does involve an HK unit.
Yeah, and actually another thing is all HK units do have the same kind of speech pattern. They all have that statement or retraction or annoyed statement. But they always keep the kind of like that same. The thing is, they all share the same voice actor, so they're enough. So they all sound the same. But you can tell they're different HK units, that's the thing. I mean, each one has enough of its own individuality. Well, except the HK50s and Knights of the Republic 2, because they're meant to seem just like a collective that don't have any individuality, but like HK55 and HK51 are definitely some of the best characters in the Old Republic. But I gotta say, like, if you have the HK, if you actually collect HK51 and have HK55 as an extra companion, on Odessen, once you actually hit the Knights of the Fallen Empire storyline, they will actually stand guard outside your quarters. Basically acting as a frigging honor guard. It's beautiful.
I'm going... Sky Cypher, you need to be asking Casey about that. Part 6 is not in my hands. I don't know how many times I have to keep repeating this.
Yeah.
But yes, the Tempest is not dead. Just Casey is busy with schoolwork. Please don't bother him about that. I shouldn't have to keep repeating this, but apparently I do, so...
You should just record this on like a tape recorder, a really old tape recorder, so every time you get the question, you have the answer.
Oh yes, you can have that.
Oh no, Demon Shadow. Demon Shadow. How dare? Okay.
Execute order. I can't count that high.
Yeah, but
well,
correction for Chanel, you mean HK47, not HK45. There was no HK45.
At least not confirmed in canon.
Yeah, no, that was.
There
was an older HK unit, but it wasn't one of the size deck droids.
Cheesecake invades Area 51.
You mean my summer vacation?
No.
Yes.
That idea is
The executing of the Order 60 and the 6.
There you go. There, you can sleep soundly now.
Unless you're the person that you're going to be purged in the Order, then you can't.
No, instead of Jedi's, it's a bunch of Pika clones.
Oh, okay. Everyone's safe then.
Well, except for Shugo.
Are they a Pikachu? I thought they were.
No, they're a Pika clone.
Pikachu. Oh, okay.
Actually, that begs the question. I mean, I know Cheesecake hates Pika clones, but what about actual Pikachu?
He's okay with them. Cheesecake plays Gmod. Have you not seen the April Fool's video last year? That was basically the plot.
Cheesecake makes a machinima.
Yep. I'm not gonna say much on the quality, but
do I dare ask
it
what
was
you're doing
the peak
for
performance
this year? Or if you have anything in mind for April
I don't think we have anything planned for this year. Like it's currently the middle of February, so there'd be like a month and a half. I'd have to ask Knight, but I don't think he'd be down for making another one. It took him a while to do the first one.
What about that Inkay fan guy?
I have no idea. I think we're working in Yellow Alert, and I think we're all going to be mainly focusing on the next bit video, which is titled Redacted.
I love redacted.
in before the actual title is redacted. Like
It's
the
not.
actual
It's
title
not.
is-
No. The actual title is redacted.
Honestly,
happen
I
if-
get the
what would
feeling just
happen if
despite
Cheesecake was a
everyone in this
Sith Lord?
call, you would probably vote to actually have the title changed to quite literally just renamed redacted.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to the design of the me.
Oh
That's
my
what he would be
God.
as a Sith Lord.
Yeah, I could see that honestly.
He already
You will
technically.
do the paying for your lack of vision.
He already kind of endorses like the genocide of peoples anyway.
Eh.
No, just Pajarisus and other Pika clones, honestly.
Pachirisus, Dendenes, probably Marils.
Actually, hold on. You kind of flip-flop on this one, actually, Stark. It's like you've said before that he'd probably be fine with Pichu, considering the fact that he once was a Cosmic Pichu.
Well, I mean, there's a video we did called Condamental Legality when to celebrate Pokemon's 21st birthday. Cheesecake was drunk on ketchup, and he says he doesn't like Pichus. Ironically, because he used to be one, but maybe because he's no longer one, he hates what he used to be. This kind of really deepens Cheesecake character when you think about it. Oh god, I should stop talking now.
Yeah, what about Raichus then? You still hate them?
Well, considering that his mother is a Raichu, I doubt he hates them.
Even before you actually do say he hates Raichu. Even though Raichu was like a G1 Pokemon and was part of the Pikachu.
I hate Raichus. This is my rebellious teenage phase.
God fucking damn it.
Go to your room.
I mean,
Cheesecake.
it's canon. His mother is a cosmic Raichu. His father's a toaster.
I don't want to ask how that works, so I'm just going to.
Well,
no.
oh
Right,
god,
right,
I'm
okay,
sure
okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'm gonna need someone to help me out with this. Okay, Stormy, I choose you. Okay, so
The inverted chateau never told you what happened to the father of you.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Well, that's not true.
Okay,
What?
no.
Because I'm your father. Surprise!
Ah!
just disappears into the ether.
It's like those boomer shooters disappearing.
Oh boy, Wunderstill, why you have Cheesecake say that?
You money. We forgot to do the having of the money.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Yes, I just said that. There is more.
Oh, Wunderstill clip the thing.
Bitch.
I is your father. There it is.
What's your fucking language?
Okay.
God, you fucking clip that? You are evil.
But he's also a force of good, though. Damn it! Of all the places I could fall, that'd be there.
Oh no. Oh no. Unlucky.
Loads of money.
Stop it, TransGamer01. Because if he wants two number 9s, he will also require a number 9 large. And then a number 9 with extra dip, two number 9s, one with cheese, a number 9, and then, last but not least, a large number 9.
Why so many nines?
2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 9 with extra dip, 2 number 9s, 1 with cheese, and a large number 9.
Sir, this is a Walmart.
Damn it!
I actually hope somebody clipped that one at least. Because that's the best big smoke I can do is... Oh, my dog! What's up?
Hey, baby.
Choking!
Okay.
Who knows CPR?
Or I can just do.
And it'll be
You
mouth
picked
to
the
mouth.
wrong house, fool!
Hey, Smoke, it's me!
CJ? Oh, my dog! What's up?
You gotta imagine his voice actor had a lot of fun.
Oh my god, you got air.
I can only imagine how his voice actor feels about being turned into a meme.
Oh, that is an honor these days.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what
But
is?
some voice actors
What is
are
it?
being turned
What?
into a meme.
Characters
Being
who become memes,
memes.
voice actors. In my eyes, that would be a frigging honor. It would be annoying if like you go to a convention and all they want you to do is say that, and that would be very annoying. But at the same time, people at least love your character enough to make it a meme in the first place.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Star?
Shut up.
No, no! Good gravy, that was close.
Oh, you'd rather I'd actually say the full line of "What you talking about, Willis?"
Oh,
What you
shut
talking
up.
about, Willis?
My pension.
Rest in peace, Gary Coleman.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that vaguely reminds me of fucking like Knight is trying his damnedest to make to forget. And yes, I know, Richter, you're watching a thing.
Well, thank you for that one, Vunderstell.
To forget a thing.
Nah, it's a joke from my very, very, very old videos where I made the King of Town say to forget, because it was funny. Because it looped perfectly.
No.
And Knight has been recently trying to make that a thing again.
Oh boy.
Well, at least it's not JC saying I'm hungry.
Does cheesecake made the way?
Yeah, to the bathroom, you go down the hall, take a left, eat the mayonnaise, get 2 number 9s, go upside down, go to Atlantis, and then go to the bathroom.
And then get
Okay.
some number 9s. But yeah, correction there, WoW is not every Friday anymore. We're changing it after this Friday to Tuesdays.
To Tuesdays, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Gigantamax Cheesecake is actually like the size of a fucking atom.
Oh my god.
I can also, since you said it,
I'll have a hamburger, for which I will gladly pay you Tuesday.
that's
Are you
no
going to say-
Popeye-
are you
that's
going
no
to say
Popeye
feisty
thing for
next?
anybody who actually watches old cartoons, but does cheesecake smoke weed?
Actually, yes.
Oh,
Because in a line from "It Came From Beyond the Attic," I flat out accuse him of hotboxing the attic again.
Fuck.
That was not something
Oh yeah,
I was
I remember
expecting
that
to
one
hear.
now, yeah. Before it turned out it was Bella
yeah,
making ice
For the
cream.
weed.
I guess it's true. You really do learn something new every day. I just didn't think that
I
would be the thing
I
learned.
have canonically made Cheesecake a stoner and an alcoholic who can get wasted on ketchup.
So wait, if it was hotboxing, I don't want to actually know what he was actually hotboxing if he gets wasted. on
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
He was hotboxing the ingredient of ketchup, namely tomatoes.
Just what I needed.
Honestly, you know, actually, ironically enough, ketchup plant actually does look like marijuana.
Oh god,
IRL.
Thunderstell. I'm 100 bits from you. I'm gonna let Star read that one out again because it involves.
Just imagine Cheesecake using a lighter
Leaves
on a
of tomato
dandelion.
plant actually do look like a cannabis plant.
A lighter on a dandelion, his way of smoking weed. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, time to smoke this flower. That's the wrong
And like
flower,
it somehow
dipshit.
works.
But there is one thing, Star.
Hmm?
The Chrome Crusher.
Ah, yes. Shut up. Yeah, I get the joke because I voiced 2 characters in that game. You're very funny. You're very funny, Stormy. You're very funny.
Well, I love that game.
I voiced this character.
And also this character. Hey, how you doing? This is a very guttural voice. Need to have water now.
I'm curious because I know you were also in another project. What was it? Project Island? How is that coming along?
Very slowly.
Which one are you again?
I'm a part of the dev team.
Oh. Wait, so you're not one of the characters in that?
Well, I am a bunch, but yeah.
Oh, so honestly, I would be horrified to learn if you turned out to be Pepper.
I mean, I'm not in that one.
Wait a
I
second.
kind of pictured Cheesecake smoking a baked potato.
Oh no.
Wait a second. What do you mean you're not in that one star?
If there are any other future Project Island type deals and Josh cannot be Pepper, then I will step up to the plate.
God. I'm just imagining you as Papa Briccolini right now.
Hey, what are you talking about? I am so Italian.
Okay, in all seriousness,
has Cheesecake
my
ever
guess
gone
is
to
you're probably Nick. Or the Brickster.
Well, it will be fun to voice the Brickster. Let me tell you about that. Be real fun to be one of them nasally sneaky types.
Anyway, has Cheesecake ever gone to the dentist? No, because germs and tooth decay hate him so much like Wario, they stay away from him.
That is patently horrifying.
Yet also at the same time, he contains every disease known to man.
Oh.
So he's basically a Nurgle demon from 40k.
Well, he is him.
Gone to a dentist.
He is him.
I disagree with this notion.
Oh, the anxiety-inducing snowball won again. Oh boy. Ooh.
Oh god.
Yeah! Ow. No. There it is. Beans flying everywhere.
Yes, Cheesecake did once go to a casino. He played poker and won exactly negative $300.
How does that work?
So he's in debt.
Yeah, he basically lost $300.
The entire time, he thought they were playing 52 pickup.
No! Ah!
Yeah, so basically he just lost. He basically put down $52 and just lost them at the casino.
God damn.
Probably just put down 300 poker chips and just basically lost that money.
What had happened to Cheesecake was left with a
Not poker
toaster?
chips, bag chips. Sorry.
Well, I mean, if the toaster is his father, they'd probably go fishing or something.
I don't.
He's never tried to seduce an appliance, but he did bang a rock with his head repeatedly, like a woodpecker.
Just what I needed.
10 bits to Manny the Raven. What would happen if Cheesecake met Jar Jar Binks or him from the Powerpuff Girls?
I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do. I'm a woodpecker! Except with dirt. Oh man.
I mean, it is funny because that is what I was referencing in a way in that bit in the past of time. While I was animating, I went,
A woodpecker, except with stone.
Oh god, no. I'm just imagining that Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie, with the Ed with the 1D, the stupid one, is actually the son of Cheesecake.
Oh.
What if Super Boom met Cheesecake? A lot of people would be turned into candy and carrots, and candy-coated carrots.
Typing intensifies. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here.
What?
I see what you're typing there.
What?
And a bit. Yeah, I see what you've been typing.
This person you're spectating is a fucking disaster.
Oof.
Oh my
Whoops.
god. Lone Pink Muffin, pick it up!
Oh.
Okay, we go.
Wow, do I feel bad for spectating this guy now.
Oh
he
my
made it!
god.
He made it! He made it! He made it! Oh, oh, he was the last one!
Oh my god, he fucking... Can't believe he lived.
The timing on on us saying all that, and he turns out to be the last one.
Actually survived it, I can't believe it. He just needed for people on the other side of the internet that he did not know were talking about him to just shit talk his ability.
Oh my god.
Oh my word.
I just noticed the guy in front of me was named Scary Relaxing Tune.
Ugh. I don't think scary and relaxing can fit together.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Oh yeah,
Did you pay
it says
Cheesecake yet?
Mr. I plan on playing the entire Five Nights at Wario series.
Shut up.
Then again, I mean, then again, you seem to be something of a masochist, so...
Oh, again, shut up. Whew, I didn't think I was gonna make that one.
Survive!
I really am hoping to check out Fall Guys on the Switch. I knew it was probably gonna happen, but I didn't know...
Hey, we totally predicted that, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, in I'm at Soup, remember? You were playing it on the Switch.
Oh yeah, so...
Oh yeah,
Now it's
He's right,
completely
yeah.
accurate.
Totally predicted that, we totally predicted that, we totally predicted that. Yes, we did.
Well, you know, if there was anything I didn't expect... I'm gonna tell a story here that I didn't expect. I keep, Long ago, everybody remembers Metal Gear Rising, right?
Oh yes. One of my favorite games.
Well, literally, I remember this one instance of, me unintentionally predicting something from something that I helped with.
What's that?
I remember way the fuck long ago when fucking Tony JC&J still actually produced content, but he is... I remember I actually voiced in a Metal Gear Rising parody he did, and one of my lines of dialogue specifically said... basically, a PC port of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. And I think a few months or so after that video came out, what happens? Metal Gear Rising ends up on Steam. So...
Yeah.
I don't know how to honestly feel about that. I unintentionally predicted something happening. I don't know how to feel about that,
It's good because PC releases
honestly, I predicted MLB 3. So just one day, randomly, I'm thinking out loud to myself and predict, just have a stray thought about the MIB movies, and I somehow predicted Men in Black 3 happening.
Oh God! Why do I have the worst luck on Fruit Shoot? I hate it.
Then 2 weeks later, like 2 weeks later on a car journey, on the radio I hear Men in Black 3 has been announced.
Oh.
I'm like, okay.
Oh, for
You've
fuck's
done it.
sake.
You've cracked the case.
I'm so not a fan of Fruit Shoot because that's like my worst one on this game.
At least it isn't the drink. Do you even have that in the US?
I honestly don't know. You know, pay cheesecake and milk. Is that even a feasible currency?
Do you have any milk?
No.
Yeah, apparently Fruit Shoot is a thing. In the US, apparently. Though you'd probably be more familiar with the Capri Sun. Or Capri Sun, or what it's called.
Cheesecake having a mind wipe device of Men in Black. Oh God, no.
Bold of you to assume he has a mind to wipe in the first place.
I they literally mean if he has the actual mind wiping device on him.
Uh-oh.
And Foxy.
I mean, like he keeps accidentally hitting himself, but he doesn't do anything.
Hello, daughter.
Oh shit, are you guys streaming?
Hello,
Yes.
Tracy.
Yes.
Oh, do I need to leave?
No, you don't have to leave.
Just make sure you
Tracy.
don't.
Come
No,
stay
no.
with us, Tracy.
No,
We have lots of games.
Actually, Tracy.
Huh?
Star, I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was Star earlier said something like really early on, like 2 hours ago now, about something about FNAF.
Oh,
I think.
shut your face.
I think it was something like I think it was something. I think he was talking shit talking it. I think.
I was gonna say something along the lines of people like cheesecake, which is a joke because people don't like
Yeah, that was
cheesecake.
it.
What?
It was a dumb joke.
Yeah. I
You
can't
making
remember.
fun of my
Something-
religion?
Yes.
You know what?
Okay, Tracy, I thought you converted to Saphinism.
I have many religions. Saphine is a part of my simping religion. They all.
God,
Hey,
the
on the
word-
word. Alright.
And by the way, before I
S-word.
forget and it gets buried, thank you, Foxy McCoos, for the 6 months of Tier 3. But it is very nice to have you on board, Tracy.
What are you streaming, anyways?
Fall Guys.
Fuck guys.
Oh.
Goose.
Yes, fuck
Oh,
guys.
it's that one game where guys fall. Cool. Yeah, I just got back from playing more of that one game.
Honey Pop.
Yeah.
The Christian patch of Honey Pop.
that totally child-friendly game that any minor can play.
The Christian patch version. Where all they do
Luigi-
is pray.
Luigi Death Stare. If you see Sapphine, says Luigi Death Stare, tell her I said fuck you!
I'll kill you.
Oh no, be careful.
Is it really? Are we referencing that Dr. Brain line from Half-Life 2? Where they actually cut the actual line off with the rubble crashing sound?
Yeah, with the rubble.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they
Yeah.
recorded it fully, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But
I
you
still
don't
remember
actually hear
the
it
Antoine
in-game.
Black video,
Like,
though. Who is Freeman? Fuck you.
How long have you even been streaming for?
2.5
Oh, it's been
hours,
3 minutes.
roughly.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
2
I'm
hours,
late.
3 minutes.
2 hours, 23 minutes, and 42 seconds.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Math Genius.
Yes, because I also know how to read on the bottom right of the screen.
Yeah, I have it on the top left of the screen, but then
What the
again,
fuck
I'm
is
in
reading?
Imagine
YouTube,
being
so-
able to read numbers.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that's
Imagine
called.
being able to read.
Can you read?
I don't know.
Numbers, math.
What is reading?
Take
Can
a
you-
look.
Tracy says
It's in a
Gage from
book.
Borderlands.
What?
Gage from Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands, right? That one game that I don't play.
Yeah, same.
Borderlands 2 to be precise.
Interesting.
Actually, you do remind me a lot of Gage from Borderlands 2.
I remember when I
There's
played
only
Borderlands-
one character I'm aware of from that game, and that's Tiny Tina because she's the only character I care for.
You
She
would like
blows things.
Gage. She's a lot like you.
Is she?
Yeah, she's... Yeah, she is.
Does she play Honey Pop 2 as well?
Do you have to bully me? Listen, I get it. The game is weird for someone my age or whatever, but like,
It's just, you know, it's the kind of thing where
I
it's
was
like, you know, we don't
just
want
doing
your
it for
parents
fun.
to see, basically. We don't want your parents
Oh,
to catch you with
please.
it, basically.
she already knows. Well,
I-
That's true, I do know.
yeah, I'm sure. Thank you. But yeah, no, she's fully aware.
I know I am.
Not you. I mean,
I think she's talking about her actual mother.
yeah, my actual
What do
mother.
you mean? Am I not the actual mother?
No, you're not.
Oh my god, why am I even taking care of this
What
kid
am I
then?
Thunderstorm!
Oh,
I love how
What?
the timing between you saying to check your Steam and then I look and it immediately pops up when I open my Steam. The literal second I open my Steam is the moment it pops up. Just
what did he get you?
a
What the
whole
Murdering chat.
lot of shit. Oh,
Oh, awesome.
I will read in a moment when I am not trying
Please,
to
oh
avoid...
my god, guys, stop. Chad's got over like 100-something gifts just on his birthday. I can't take this.
Yeah, what about me?
I'm not telling people to not do that. It's just, holy shit, I don't expect this much kindness, because...
Kindness.
But god, okay, I don't like what Shadow Hunter said in the chat. I'm fine with this, with the...
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
fine
know
with the
about that
second
either.
and third one, but I'm not good with the first one, because
Yeah,
that's...
no.
That's
That's great.
kind of bestiality or some shit like that.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go that far.
It's the proper term.
No, oh, damn it.
Die.
That's not very nice.
You know what? I'm not meant to be nice. I think Livy's getting to me, and that's a
Listen
good thing.
to your
God
mother,
damn it.
Tracy.
No, fuck you, Dad.
Because I encouraged that thing.
You're not even my real parents.
Shit.
Oh my god.
You
Rebellious
literally still.
games.
You think I didn't see the fucking price tag under your bed? I'm not stupid.
God damn it.
Okay, now that I have a free moment, what the hell did you send, Vunder? The H3 character pack for Payday 2, the
Oh my
Cartel
God.
Optics mod pack for the same game, the Federales weapon pack, weapon color pack 1 and 2, the Fugitive weapon pack, weapon color pack 3, Gunslinger weapon pack. Is there anything else I should be aware about?
It's Payday.
I mean,
I'm pregnant.
huh?
Ugh. Honestly, if anyone is
I-
gonna buy
I don't
Payday,
wanna
I just,
have
I
a
would just
sibling,
tell
I've
them
got enough
literally
of
just buy everything.
Please, don't.
Alright, I'm
I
no longer
don't
pregnant.
In all seriousness, if anyone, yeah, like I say, in all seriousness, if
Oh.
anyone is planning on buying like Payday 2, I'd recommend just like if you have the money, just buy
Yeah.
like
I see
buy Payday 2 and add all the DLC. Cause
Yeah, I
you
see
know,
that. I
it's
saw
going
the
towards
tag. I saw the
funding Payday
tag,
3.
Vunder. I saw the tag. You clever, generous bastard. Obviously, again, thank you, but holy shit, dude! I keep saying it. Please do not break your bank. Even if all those packs are cheap.
Shadow,
Hmm?
you say this every time. Let me ask you: do you really think they give a fuck? They're going to continue doing whatever they're doing.
I don't expect it, Tracy. You
They're
understand?
too
Yeah,
strong.
I know you're not expecting it, but is that going to stop them? No, because it's even better when you're not expecting it.
Of course it is.
They're
This
too
is why I
powerful.
don't. This is why I've finally learned my lesson on saying things like not mentioning what I don't have in my fucking Steam's list. I'm so tired.
Oh, you, Chad.
Hey everybody, I don't have 10,000
What?
USD in my bank.
I'm sorry.
Don't think I didn't. Shads, don't think I didn't see what you just did in Realm of Shadows 2.
Huh?
Huh?
I saw what you just did. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Chat.
Hey!
Oh.
Oh, this is going to be
That's
interesting.
This is going to be epic.
Oh, now this is epic.
Oh, give me the tail! That sounded very dirty out of context, didn't it?
No, not really.
Well,
Hey,
now you made it disgusting in context.
Oh, grant me
Can
this,
you,
damn
like,
it!
give
Ah!
me the tail? Oh
No,
my
no.
god.
Mine!
I-
You motherfucker!
It's not a phase,
Yes,
Mom.
yes! Yes! Oh!
Oh my
Homie
god.
got a crown?
Homie got a crown.
Cool, it's mine now.
Oh my god! Oh!
The
Flip.
endorphins are rushing to his brain.
Literal clutch!
Since people are commenting, Tracy,
What?
you have. That was a flat what?
What?
You have seen the trailer for Yellow Alert.
I have.
Yes, and there is Saphine, Tracy.
Yes, I know.
Mind
taught
your
you
usage of the S for the Tracy
I'm more
outfit.
I'm more pissed that somebody in Shadow Server mistaked the poster I did for yours, which you mistaked for a poster that JC made. Why does no one know that I made things?
Ah.
It's frustrating.
It's time to watermark.
Yeah, you know what?
He makes a good point.
Yeah, so what am I? Do I just plaster my first name on there?
Yes.
That's fair
Not
enough.
No. Your watermark would be you holding a gun.
Just in the corner every single time.
But I'm too lazy to make myself holding a gun.
Oh, Lord, I don't even care that it took 2.5 hours. I got 1 crown. That's like the most I could ask for in playing a Fall Guys on stream. Is just getting at least 1 crown. Well, actually, the most I could ask for in playing Fall Guys on stream is just
Look at you go. We're so proud of you.
Damn.
You're so cool.
I mean, I've been having fun with this stream either way, just us
Honestly.
I mean, I'm really happy that Tracy at least managed to make it,
I hopped in for if the stream's about to end, I've literally only been here for maybe 10 minutes.
No, not ending yet. I think we can still go for a few more. Oh god. Wundershell. Tracy just holding a gun with a face that says, "Steal this shit and your ass be dead."
Yeah, like tiny irises and like a comically exaggerated frown.
There's so many things that I could say while I'm holding someone at gunpoint.
What would the first one be?
It's even better when they don't know it.
Wait, what?
You turned around and then you say something.
Yeah, do me a favor. Don't turn around. That's probably going to be your biggest mistake, because then I'm going to have to kill you for the no witnesses purpose.
Okay,
So anyway, Turk, you owe me $2.
Again? Let me just find a website that has viruses on it.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
You and the stupid computer viruses. I'm never downloading anything off you again.
Well, I'm definitely sending you the WinRARs by themselves.
I'm going to block you. I can't take it.
I'm going to double check really quick, because unless I'm mistaken, because of what
It's funny because I got that model without any viruses at all.
Yep, motherfucker. Because of Wundershell, I can now officially say I have all the current DLC for Payday 2. Yet.
How many?
Welcome
Okay.
to the club, Shads.
The snorting thing is new, and I don't know if I like it.
He's a piggy.
I think that's his frustrated snort.
It's not even that I'm frustrated, but
Oh, not really frustrated.
When you're getting a
Exasperated,
pig
maybe.
Jonah.
Apparently, people still believe I had the superior reactions to gifts.
I don't expect. the generosity that I keep saying, but I guess in a way I got Wundershell to thank because I guess even Adam said it best. A broken shadow seems to play much better, so there you go. Yeah, because of that I managed to get a crown. Because of that.
Awesome. Yeah, I have to reinstall all of my games, and I hate it.
And Sword and Shadow, very funny.
Good lord.
Hey Tracy, says Magnus, you'll never get me lucky Sapphine charms.
Bold of you to assume that I have to ask. You've no idea how many times I've literally just kidnapped her at this point.
Oh no.
I can infiltrate the damn base. I've done it multiple times.
Oh my.
And the only reason that the pyromancers have to demand her back is because without her there is no plot to their series, so
They demand her back. We need a villain.
Give the bitch back.
we need a story.
In answer
That's
to
the bitch.
Wundershell, it's probably not something to joke about. Tracy's literally not joking about having to reinstall all
yeah,
the games.
that's...
That is a legit thing, actually. That's not a meme or a joke.
Yeah, it's
That
not.
is
Yeah,
actually
no, the viruses are quite literally real, and I quite literally had to reset my entire fucking laptop.
Yeah, this isn't a joke.
And
This
it was
isn't us
quite
joking around.
literally very frustrating.
Yeah, since this is not actually a joke or any sort of memeing, this is actually, like, 100% serious.
Yeah, fuck you, Turk.
Yeah, because Turkish actually did,
And,
like,
yeah,
the reason that joke started was Turkish actually did accidentally send Tracy a virus.
It's not. She doesn't have ad block. That's the thing.
And by the way, Foxy, again, I get it. I appreciate that. Again, because I know you're already doing the $100 on Patreon again. So again, please be mindful of your money. I don't want you to go bankrupt for the sake of supporting me. I keep saying.
Oh, he's probably going to.
Yes. Oh, and
But-
also the Nightmare Emperor, it seems, has gotten back into Payday 2 recently.
Ooh.
With
There you
almost
go. There's a
pretty much
third.
all the
There's a
DLC.
third heister.
Yes, what about you, Turk? Have you reinstalled the game lately?
Zoinks.
No.
Glaring.
Like, Zoink, Scoob, looks like we're playing Fall Guys.
Fucking just glare.
Can't believe
Just
it.
audibly glaring because I don't have a webcam on. And I wear a mask anyway, so you can't even see my face.
Okay, yeah, Foxy, I love how you say lesson learned when you literally have donated so much shit in just the singular stream. Don't you even try to lie to me. I can tell.
Again, I appreciate it, but as I continue to say, do not break your bank for the sake of
Sure.
supporting me.
Sure. No matter how many times you say it, they're still going to. You know this.
You think I don't know that, Tracy?
Then just stop repeating yourself. It's not worth it. You're literally a broken record.
Speaking of rage-inducing games, Shads, have you ever played Hotline Miami or Hotline Miami 2 for that matter?
Not yet, but I want to.
Because honestly, I've played the original, and oh my god, it is rage-inducing. It is not an easy game. It's fun, but it is not easy.
You know, it's also got a good soundtrack to it as well.
Oh my god, the soundtrack is, as you frequently like to say sometimes, to describe good music is absolutely sex on the ears.
Is that how he describes it?
Okay,
Yeah,
what is
Shads
going
has literally used that phrase before.
Okay, what is going on
The
now?
metaphor.
Hashtag here comes the money and hashtag break your bank to break the shads. Ugh. I'm okay with
That's
the
right.
first
I told
one,
you.
but I'm okay with the
When
first
you-
one, but the second one. Ugh.
I need
Yeah,
you to
come on,
I
guys,
need you
don't break
to
your bank.
understand that no means yes in their mind, and yes means yes times 2. So
I don't
you're
like the connotations behind that.
you're fucked either way. Ugh.
Well, not like virus and origins and what the hell is a virus? And
Oh jeez, I know all about those. Let me tell you.
no. Hermie there is basically was talking about Fire Nights and Warriors. He told me to beware of something called virus. What the hell is virus? Do I want to know what a virus is? I don't know if I want to know what virus is, but they're telling me to be mindful of it in Five Nights at Warriors Origins and 5 shows of
God.
Warriors, so...
Star, I think the chat is actually trying to make me and Safine a thing. Uh-oh.
Damn it.
You're just gonna have to start writing for it now.
Never.
Can we make it canon?
Well, I mean, if Tracy voice is redacted, we may see. Who knows?
Oh,
Which
swag.
redacted? Redacted or redacted?
Redacted.
Oh, so you mean redacted, not redacted.
Oh my god,
Hashtag
please.
Zapping kills you with gun.
Yes. I would pay her to do it.
Of course.
No.
Don't make me have Katie say delete this.
Yes.
Delete this.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Never.
Tell Katie I said hi, by the
God,
way.
hashtag Saphine kills you.
She
with
doesn't
gun.
know who you are yet.
Yes.
We'll see about that.
Is it official yet? I don't even understand.
Eh.
Me doing that character.
Oh yes, we can have you play redacted if you want to play redacted. So yes.
I mean, I would like to, yeah.
Then I will. Then
And I
I'll
guess
just.
it's
I think. I swear we've had this discussion before. But if you want to play
I,
redacted, then yes.
I just want to make sure that I have everyone in ZP's consent before I voice redacted.
I think they're all down for that. We spoke about this like
Okay,
months
cool.
ago for the script.
Yes, and I don't think people understand if Saphine wants to shoot me, she can. I'll let her. I'll give her my permission.
God damn
I'll
it.
beg her to.
Damn it.
Hashtag Tracy with gun.
Yes.
Oh god,
She
trans
stabs you
gamer,
to.
why?
She stabs you to death with a Glock.
Now give me your money.
God, trans gamer, why?
What did trans gamer
I mean, God.
say?
I mean, for crying out loud, Tracy, she's too old for you.
And? Oh
God
wait.
damn
that's-
it!
You think she cares about that star? She does not.
You
God
don't
damn it.
understand the other characters I've fallen in love with. I don't even know how old Shadow and Turk's quote-unquote redacted is, but I don't care. She's fine
I
as fuck.
actually,
A lot of
Ah,
redacted
yes, which is what I meant.
Uh,
Redacted or redacted.
She's
I realized that I actually never put any thought into that.
well, if she's like over 1,000 years old, she can be my mom. I don't care.
Damn it!
You don't understand.
I
It
will.
was this moment Electric Star realized Tracy is absolutely fucking weird.
You're just now realizing this?
Liking older women isn't weird.
He's right about
I
that.
do the same thing.
It's your guys' fault for making the women so damn fine.
It's your fault for making the women older, you bastards.
You make them look so good. I just can't help myself.
Seriously,
You know
though,
what's
seriously though, if Saphine is if she's the same age as the person she's based on, she's in her late 20s.
another
That's
thing?
nothing.
She can be my mom.
God damn it!
Easy. There's no problem with this.
God, except for the fact that you're a minor. What the hell, Tracy?
She can be my mom.
God damn it!
I think she's being literal, Star. Like she literally wants to be adopted.
Yeah.
She can
It's-
raise me to be the most little devil that she's ever seen.
Exactly.
Too late.
For the next 2
Ugh.
years, it's the literal connotation of mom.
Oh,
After
Yes.
that,
Here is my mommy
Oh
list,
god,
not
what the hell is
including
going
Turk.
on here?
God
Oedipus
damn it.
complex or something?
Yeah, it's the mommy list, not including Turk.
yeah, no one would like me. Except Shadow.
Oh wait, no, Oedipus complex is the opposite one.
How did you two fall in love?
Mercy,
Do tell me.
Well, I tried
walked
to
in
kill
on-
him one day. And just after that, everything took off.
It all started when I took the rule of the cyberbully.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're
I decided to dislike Shadow's YouTube videos and say, haha, your animations stink. We've been in love ever since. Now there's silence, and I don't want it to be that way.
Okay, fine. Here's some white noise.
Hello, cat.
Good
Now my
lord.
cat Charlie is here. Yay.
And Mercy is here.
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie, I need
Your
money.
owner's in the middle of streaming. Fuck off.
No.
No, he wants to be in my lap, so he can. Oh, never mind. He doesn't want to.
Throw him.
As soon as he said it, he's like, no, I don't.
Tracy uses cheesecake as a gun.
I could.
Bang! Bang! Pow! Bullet!
Yeah, no, I'd probably get a migraine. This gun is broken. I want a refund.
How did it get broken, though?
Well, it all started when it said, yes, hello.
That's what happens when you cock the gun.
Yes, hello! Bang! Bang! Bullet! Shoot! Pow!
Yes, hello. God.
Fucking have to make that his catchphrase, I swear to God.
It's the fact that I can't even mentally cope through the sound he's going to make if I shoot you. Are you going to kill me? Well, yes, I would, if this wasn't my weapon of choice.
you just raise him.
Yes, hello!
I can't. Okay. Okay, and the fact is that nobody in D6 or the Pyromancers is letting me forget the soup joke, and now I'm starting to wonder if it was a mistake for us to have done that.
So you don't.
You're all
like being a meme then,
furries.
basically.
You're a furry too. I was so
The
happy
irony
that was
is-
included at
the
the end of
irony
the
is
anime.
that's actually
Embrace
true.
the meme, Tracy. Embrace the meme.
How can I embrace it when it's literally my nightmare at this point? I'll wake
Embrace
up at
the
3 a.m.
nightmares.
and then I hear, I'm
You know,
at
the irony is
over
we're
and
having a
over
discussion
again.
about how
No,
much
it's-
honor it
yeah,
is to be made
it's
into a
3 a.m.
meme, and Gracie.
It's 3 a.m. and you just
Literally
hear faintly.
hates it.
I'll be sitting there with my therapist, and then it'll just go, it's okay, cheesecake isn't real, he can't hurt you. You don't understand. He's in my walls. I can hear him.
You just look. You just see through the window,
He's giving me things.
and then you just start screaming at the top of your lungs.
Please go away. What do you want from me?
What?
The whole thing was the thing that people seem to forget is that originally he was there for clothing and still has failed to find it.
Cheesecake. He fails to find everything.
Seems about right.
Except to his own demise. He can't seem to find that.
Cheesecake
Which
just
sucks.
appears from the ceiling.
Yes, hello!
Please. Just go away. I'll give you anything. Oh my god. I'm on my knees. Just get out of my house.
Oh,
What kind of clothes would he even buy? More plain black T-shirts?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything that'll make him shut up.
But he
God,
needs to. He needs to
Just
say
what I
words
needed.
to be sort of funny.
Oh right, I forgot. If Cheesecake stops talking, then Star
100
has no
bits of
purpose.
Understill. Someone please
Oh,
animate
yeah,
this
this is
stuff. Tracy in therapy and the cheesecake gun thing.
Well, rather, I
the
mean,
hell is going-
we can do posters instead, but
This is true.
it's okay, dear. The cheesecake isn't real. He can't hurt you. Yes,
Cheesecake.
hello.
To say it right, there has to be like a slight sound, like
Yes, hello!
Yes, hello.
sound a little bit less Swedish.
Swedish.
So I don't know where Swedish came from, but okay.
It sounded vaguely Swedish.
Yes, hello.
Yes, sort of like that.
Yes, hello. Why are you teaching me to be my own nightmare, please?
To embrace it.
You're fucking with my head.
Embrace
away
the
from me.
nightmares, Trace.
No,
Embrace,
you
embrace
can't
the
make
Trace.
me.
Embrace the nightmares.
You know what?
Look, Tracy, Star isn't gonna be here forever. When he goes, he needs someone to voice Cheesecake.
It's what you think I'm the closest second?
Well, you're the only one who's attempted to be the closest second, so yeah.
Well, I
I'm
mean, there's
not-
Kiro.
But Kiro doesn't.
Shiryu does like Brooklyn accent Cheesecake.
Brooklyn
Do
accent.
I even
Well,
do it
well, like,
accurately? I feel like I do it completely wrong.
It's kind of bad.
Kiro's just like,
Cheesecake, Cheesecake runs out. Cheesecake
hello.
Cheesecake runs out of bullets.
Click, click, click! Click, click!
Yeah, no.
Kiro
It's
doesn't even
specifically
do Brooklyn
the only
accent
thing I can
cheesecake,
do is
he
the
does like
yes,
fake
hello.
imitation cheesecake.
Yes, hello.
Imitation cheesecake.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's every other. Ugh.
Just like actual cake.
Nightmare fuel. Let's traumatize everyone so they can feel my pain.
For her side special, she uses the cheesecake gun.
For my neutral special, I use therapy.
No, that's your down special.
Oh.
Intimidation.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you're feeling down,
Like that?
Yeah. Shoot.
You're really fucking bad with sound effects. Be a better gun. You're a gun. Act like one.
You're not my real mother.
What?
Yeah,
You're my uncle, huh?
Yeah.
What?
This family dichotomy is getting out of hand.
What is happening? There's my mother, which is Turk, and then there's my mommy's, which is every female that you make.
Apparently, Safine's among that.
Every
Right?
female that has existed.
Absolutely. If it's illegal, then they can just be my mommy's. And almost every single one of them is
Yes,
illegal.
this is illegal, you know.
Just wait till I turn 18! Which is 2 years from now.
Yeah.
I'll be
you
dead.
Teenager.
Okay.
Goddamn teenager with their liking to fictional women's.
At least I'm no boomer, like all four of you.
Yeah, my spine hurts too
now.
much.
What did I
You
do?
and your
I'd think of a good comeback, but I gotta go take my medication.
youth and your body parts that don't feel painful when you go and sit down.
What?
Yeah, you
Oh,
and
you're referring to the
your
back, right?
You and your healthy skin.
My skin is not healthy.
You
but...
and your functioning
Right,
legs.
you and your high sugar diet of fucking sugar. Shut
I
up.
do that.
Are you referring to the? Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
God damn it.
I'm gonna keep this somewhat safe for work.
Don't make me bring up the cheesecake gun, Tracy.
It's my gun.
Yes, hello.
Please.
Oh my god.
Oh, accentuated.
Begins.
Somebody, please.
It's like you just have that in your dreams. You just wake up at like 4 a.m.
Either
screaming.
kill him or kill me. I'll take either options.
God damn it.
Foxy, that ass sound is from Left 4 Dead 2. It's Nick.
Yeah, that has to be Nick.
Yeah, it's Nick from Left 4 Dead. It's also used for
that one character that nobody likes.
The Gmod freak ass Nick.
Yes.
It's honestly, the mind that came
Can't
up with that
sanitizer.
character is insane.
You
even by
guys
my
don't seem
standards.
to be doing too good.
Because they were holding us back again.
That's fair. They're not
Those
even
red
trying to roll
fuckers.
their own ball.
Mm.
Welcome back.
I could just get the.
You want to know something? When it came to me purchasing the Honey Pop game,
Hmm?
I was debating between that and Little Nightmares 2, and I literally chose Honey Pop over Little Nightmares 2. But
Yeah, mercy,
I actually
happens.
already know how the game ends, so it isn't even worth it. For the record, Chads, you're not gonna like the ending.
I already know. Because, you know,
Oh, you
I'm
know-
Shadow and I played it in full, so.
Oh, so you
Oh.
do know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it? Six is a bitch! Anyway. Oh. Call 1-800... Oh, no. No,
1-800.
no, no!
What?
Call
Luigi,
1-800.
Yes,
No,
hello.
stop! Shut up!
Thank you, Vunderstel, for the host.
Please don't give him his own fucking rate. I can't take it.
It'd just be ring.
Yeah, everybody's saying, oh wow, Tracy has a cheesecake gun. You think I want it? Please, take it. I can't take it. I don't want him anymore.
Well, why
But every
not?
time
It's
I-
a cheesecake gun. How could you not want one?
Well, let's see. After someone named the Inverted Shadow animated us into a soup meme, no one's been able to let me forget it. Not even him.
It's not
Yes,
my
hello.
fault.
It is. Oh, wow. No, it's totally not the animator's fault. You know, if we just left it to the stream, everyone would have forgot it eventually. But no, now it's on your YouTube forever. And now everyone's going to go, hey, Tracy, you know this soup thing? I'm like, ugh.
This is the life you chose.
It is not the life I chose. It was the life I was given.
Some deep
Close
shit right
enough.
there.
Hashtag give cheesecake gun.
No.
The cheesecake gun, new weapon in TF2.
Oh, no. Who would even be the one to use that gun?
Scout, obviously.
Why? Oh, right, because you're a scout. Haha, funny.
Yes, very funny, Tracy. Thank you for noticing.
Imagine
Incredible.
having a scout persona. So unoriginal.
Yeah, really.
I literally have no room to talk. I have a femme scout persona because none of the other female models look good, except maybe the sniper.
Imagine not paying modelers extremely ludicrous amounts of money to get your own custom models to try.
Sounds
and be
exactly like you, Turk.
Yeah.
I mean, although isn't that what Soulfire does? Like she makes models. I know she made her own model. I think.
I can't make anything. I'm like, here's some money. Make it for me.
I'm Shadow
Well, I mean,
Tracy's big sister, says
maybe ask
Foxy.
Soul
Oh, God.
Oh, that's true. She does consider me her sister now.
Your pun sister. You two get along scarily well. You know that, right?
It's like, it's just ever since the two of us met, it was for some reason meant to be. I mean, I already figured that considering people still to this day think we sound similar. Someone the other day said that Livy and I sound similar, and I definitely don't hear that.
I can confirm you three do sound kind of similar. So the solution would be to bring all three of you into one chat and see what
Here's
happens.
something else I'd like to bring up. What? IMS is like, what, in her 30s? And I have a lower voice than her. This is...
Genetics
There are
be like
something-
that.
there are
That's
some
just how the voice
tones
blocks do.
Yeah, there are some
I have
times
a
you
lower
hit where you
voice
were
than
kind of
almost every
overlap,
single
but-
female friend I have. No wonder I sound like a boy.
Yeah,
You don't.
you don't really.
You don't sound like a man.
Well, I sound like a pubescent 11-year-old boy, but yeah.
This is oddly specific.
That's what they say to me in Siege.
Kilo,
Well,
welcome to the
that
insanity.
that just means you can voice 11-year-old guys, I guess. I don't know.
You think that's a good thing?
Is that what she wants?
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Tracy McTracerson. Okay, so
Um,
do you have any idea how
I'm
often
sorry,
it is
what did you just call me?
Tracy McTracerson? Okay, listen up.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
not
what?
Tracy.
Can we look in the chat, please? I'm sorry, what? No, I am not Tracy.
No,
I don't think
do you have any
Tracy's
idea
not
how? Do you have any idea how?
I, the one who I'm talking about now, am Miss Stormwarden.
Meh.
Tracy is someone entirely different.
I am the one who is known as Miss Stormwarden.
No, you would not!
More British.
Yes, hello, I'm Miss Stormwarden.
Did you just start your sentence with yes, hello?
No, you
What's
are
up
not,
with
Tracy.
that?
Don't lie.
I am the
it-
Stormwarden, boot to the head.
As
You
you
would
say
boot to the
every
head?
time.
Freaking boot to the freaking head.
But yeah, Tracy, it's super common in animation for adult women to voice young boys. So you just have
Yeah, I
you just
mean,
have
that's
openings.
fair.
You have openings there, Tracy. Embrace your vocal cords. I used to hate my voice, and I still hate my voice, but at least I know how to make other people also hate my
I used to be
voice.
able to intimidate Tails the Fox back in the day.
And I don't like that.
It's okay, Chris. We're almost there.
I don't. Okay, Chris
Taking him
was
out to
fucking
pasture.
awful.
Yes,
What?
You're taking him out to pasture. We're almost there.
Just. I mean, yeah, my only problem is that even with my vocal range, I still don't have a big variety. Like, compare me to what Star can do. Yeah, I'm nothing.
I have years of dumb vocal cord contorting experiments. Don't worry.
Teach me how to do that.
Okay, so step
Start admitting on stream he's a fucking
Step 1,
extrovert.
abandon
Step-
literally
step
everything
1.
about your life.
Step
2.
1. Step 1, hate yourself.
Okay.
I mean, fuck
check.
that. I'm already
Okay.
there.
Step 2, hit your vocal cords.
Okay, check.
Step 3, beat your vocal cords up all the time.
Okay, hang on.
Step 4, question marks.
I don't know
Step
if I want to
5,
punch my
profit.
throat.
Step 5,
Yes, hello.
Step 6, cash.
God.
no, like the trick honestly is that really helps is that when you're out, when the rare times when you're out in public, because you're an introvert like me,
Imagine.
you come across some weird sounding people in life, and you just can't help but imitate them. You take that impression of them, you mold it, you twist it, and eventually, what was originally a shitty impression of them is now an entirely different character.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to be antisocial because I'm a very strong extrovert, but...
Can't tell if you're being
You'll
sarcastic or
never
not.
be a voice
Oh no,
actor.
I'm quite literally an extrovert. I'll talk to just about anyone.
And now, it's like, hey, do you have the time?
Yes, hello.
No.
It's like, the guy turns around, it's cheesecake.
You want to know how to make someone never want to talk to you ever again? Literally say, yes, hello, whenever they walk towards you.
Oh, this would be good to know.
Yeah, you
Congrats.
finally found out.
Hello.
Yeah, it's like customers come to the shop I work at.
Yes, hello.
Oh, you're gone. Okay, bye.
That is how it goes.
My mother just brought in my new TV.
No, I didn't.
Has exactly 5
Just
channels.
what I needed.
It has Netflix.
Oh.
Yes, I love those.
I'm really happy you and your mom are getting along better now.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
I'm trying my best.
Shut up, Turk.
Ah.
There's only one person that doesn't cooperate in the family household of the Shadows, and that's me. The only time I'm ever happy in the household is when IMS is there.
What?
What?
What about... what about me, dear plant sister?
You know... Who are you?
It's me, the Lightbringer.
Me!
Who are you people?
Tracy?
Who are you people?
Yeah.
I know we killed this joke because it started getting annoying, but...
Ow. Oh man,
Now
I
you
should have said
don't
the
trace.
other thing, but then we probably would have gotten demonetized.
Oh god, cheesecake is an answering machine.
Oh lord.
God.
No one would call you.
Cheesecake, how do we solve world hunger?
You know.
Well, at least he's honest.
Honesty is key. God. Oh, Cheesecake controlling me? No, no, no.
If there's anyone that controls you, it's Safine.
Yes.
Oof.
Saphine supremacy.
Like, part of me
I
can't help
believe in Saphine supremacy.
part of me
damn
can't
it.
help but feel that after Yellow Alert, you're probably going to like her more.
I already love her to no end, so probably.
Well, you'll get to know more of her character and whatnot, so who knows?
Cool.
Mercy.
We shall
Tracy,
see.
since you and your mother / Chirk are getting along now, I think you can tell him to stop mucking around when I forward him.
Since when did I say
Um,
we were getting along?
Yeah, no, Mercy, Tracy meant her, like, IRL mother, not her meme
Think
Yeah.
you can
mother.
tell him to stop mucking around when
Bold
I
of you
forward-
to assume that I can tell Turk what to do.
That's true.
Because every time well, no, I talk shit to him all the time, but, like,
That is also true.
if I try telling him what to do, he'll just give me another virus.
That is also true. Third time.
I'm spitting straight facts. Why do I feel like Turk would
Look at
put
her
in the
hand,
effort
she's
to get
spitting
him
straight
to, like,
facts.
Turk's gonna have, like, a bio later in his life, and the only thing it's gonna say is fuck.
It would
That's
sell
it.
for $30 a pop.
Your autobiography just says "fuck" on it.
It probably would, honestly.
But it takes 10 pages to read it out because
Either that, or it would just be it would be like a 300-page book, and just one of the pages says "fuck off."
No, all the pages say fuck
You
off.
flipped
But the
through
text, the font is
310
so big,
pages.
it takes 310 pages just to read
That's
the
too much
actual
ink
text.
to pay for, though. I'm only
According
willing
to
pay.
all knowledge, a bee should not be able to
Wing
fly.
song with 4 months. If Cheesecake has an answering machine, does that mean something explodes every time someone hears it?
Yes.
Absolutely. And one of them is probably going to be my brain cells.
Too late.
God. Cheesecake, who's the who
Cheesecake,
has
who's
the answers
bee?
to the universe?
Actually, I have it in about right here.
Cheesecake has the answers to like all of the questions that really serious characters.
I
in the
still
multiverse
miss the
And-
"don't tell your mother" thing we used to do.
And
Yeah,
Shadow,
don't tell your
Shadow
mother.
Hunter just gave Tracy a cheesecake backpack.
If you do, I'll kill you.
Okay, so I've just had an excellent idea. You said 310 pages, right?
I'll
It's like
kindly.
it's like every time you put in an item into the backpack, you just hear
you. No, you don't understand. I'll
God.
glad you give me the bag. I accept the bag. I kill you, cut off your head, and put your head in the bag, and then I'm done with it. You don't understand. I did.
That's
Okay,
a very
okay,
interesting
so-
prospect there, Vunder, yeah.
So, Turk, you said 300 a biography with 310 pages, right?
Yeah.
So just basically 77 of the pages, like, well, yeah, 77 of the pages each. Like each of the pages, like, there's an equal number of the words, but just like for the first 77 pages, this is the word. It's just the letter F in large text.
Let's see.
Chapter 1, F. Chapter 2, U. Chapter 3, C. And it's just like each page. It takes like 37 chapters to spell out the word.
My God.
Because for each of the chapters page, it's 77.
The most complicated
77
fuck off
pages
in
of
history.
just spelling out the word fuck.
Turk, you seem the most appropriate for this. How do I kill off half a Shadows fan base and make it look like an accident?
God damn it.
Let's see. I have thought about this in tandem for quite a long time.
Now, here's a
I
real
think-
question. Does that involve any of us?
No.
I can't tell you that information.
That's where the secret and the fun come in.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm sure we'll find a way once episode.
Mostly referring to most of the people viewing this stream right now.
viewing the stream. Okay.
You've
If
been
you want
warned.
them to be erased, you just make me the streamer instead.
Tracy, here's the cheesecake. No, actually cheesecake. And Cheesecake made it.
Cool. I'm going to burn it.
Yes, please do.
It's probably
Honestly-
poisonous.
Honestly, Turk is pretty much correct. Just like switch Turk to being the streamer and have Shadow's leave.
Well, I'm
Basically
scared that
kill the entire stream.
if I were the one to become the streamer, it would probably be bad.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Stormy.
Could soon
that
enough
no one
Honestly, that's not really a knock on you, Turk. That's just the fact that most of the people
Yeah,
have
because you know
Shads.
everybody's like, "Oh wow,
Oh, no,
Shadow, famous animator."
I never take it seriously. I think it's funny.
Whenever it's Turk, they're just like, "Who the fuck?" Whenever it's Shads, it's like, "Oh, famous animator." And then if I were the one to take over the channel, like, "Oh, little gamer girl," I'm like, "Oh,
FNAF player and she's female.
a girl who likes FNAF."
And she has feet.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the only reason, like, even though I have decent internet now, the only reason I don't actually stream myself is, like, honestly, I have, like, no confidence in my voice for solo streaming.
Oh my god. For the
My
person that
voice
said
sounds
hello,
absolutely
Tracy,
terrible.
hello. Snowy motorcycle. Hi.
And Shadow Hunter now giving Tracy a cheesecake flamethrower.
How about you just give me a plain flamethrower that I can burn cheesecake with? That's
Alright, I will.
what I want.
Tastes so spicy.
Please, maybe if you eat yourself, you'll finally die.
I'm also convinced that Cheesecake knows all of the information that every like extremely serious Gmod character ever written knows. They just
Hey,
refuse to
Cheesecake,
tell
how
anyone.
about you spoil Untold Darkness?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a spoiler. Shadows in it.
Whoa! What the fuck? That's such a massive spoiler.
I
was
can't believe it. I told you not to say it, and you said it.
Here's a spoiler. Turk's profile pic is a potato.
This is also true.
Hmm.
I am the angriest
Oh,
potato
God.
of all time.
Oh god, here we go.
Yes, hello. I would like to have a double, triple bossy deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style. Make it cry, burn it, and let it swim.
We serve food here, sir.
Very
Probably with some
concerned
things.
that you remember that in tandem.
Don't
We
worry,
serve
Tracy.
food
I already
here,
got his order.
sir. Oh no.
Okay, here's a spoiler. Turk is his wife.
That is also true. I can't believe it. You're ruining all the surprises.
I'm going to do the most biggest spoiler of all. I'm their daughter.
I can't believe it.
Ooh.
Heresy.
Oh, fuck.
All of the time that
Can't
I
believe
spent
you've done
writing
this.
this shit just for it to get revealed.
We're
Well, that
leaking
feeling.
the entire plot.
The entire plot in one go.
The entire plot is how our family became corrupted.
Shit.
I was
Welcome
corrupt
to
day one.
Twitch-sanity.
It's all when they found me at the Walmart.
I was born corrupt. When I came out of the womb, my eyes were very angry, and I had a frown.
When you came out, you were merely a small potato.
Exactly.
Oh, here we go. Turkish, are you sure you're not redacted?
Now, Tracy, are you sure you're not
I don't
redacted?
know.
I'll have you know that I am redacted. I also have a crush on another redacted.
Yes, and her name is Redacted.
Oh,
Now, what
Yes.
if?
Stormy,
Now, what if redacted, and Safine were all in the same room
Stormy?
with you? Oh God, don't answer that.
I want to check the chat. Looks like we finally got another one.
I would
Oh,
die.
yeah, I see it. A bot. Got him.
Bot!
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, while I'm at
RZKJ Davis 111.
You think I'm stupid?
Actually, I'm gonna.
Turk, why is
I'm
there
reporting
a
it as a
price
bot
tag?
account. I'm
What is
reporting it
this
as Twitter
price?
themselves. They usually.
Why
delete
is
fake
there a
accounts, so.
price tag here? What was it for?
You're adopted.
What the fuck?
You were literally 16 when we bought you, you fool. You
What?
remember this. You remember going to the goddamn cashier.
No,
You were at Walmart.
I was merely an item.
You're a Walmart baby.
Fucking what?
Rack, I see you there in the chat. I also see
For
you there
everyone
in the
who
other
was
channel.
wondering about my origin stories, now you have it. Oh, God.
Oh my god, all those people died. Jesus.
We'll see more in Untold Darkness, episode 5.
It's true.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I've had to,
If I don't get a cameo, I'm suing.
You are getting a cameo, don't worry.
Awesome.
That is 100% guaranteed.
In a-
Also,
In a
I
world where
realized
one man meets a rodent. Okay.
I have been hyping up episode 7. It's now episode 8 because I realized I wrote a lot more than I thought I did.
So you're
So-
splitting episode 7 into 2 episodes.
Well, no,
God.
episode 5 and 6 are going to be...
Oh
Episode
god.
7, part 1 and 2. What kind of Harry Potter bullcrap is
Or no,
this?
episode 6 is going to be 6 and 7 because there's a lot in it.
Oh yeah, good point. I remember now. I remember you saying earlier.
So, episode... I just had a voice crack. I have a really high voice.
Yeah, so episode 5.
Episode 5! Episode,
guys.
episode,
Yeah,
Now we can
yeah,
have
yeah.
anything else going on.
episode
It's just
6
me
is
and
gonna
one other
be-
guy. Oh god.
Welcome back to Cheesecake ASMR. Please no.
No.
What?
No.
No, how what? Nothing.
Oh yes!
Wait, what?
He did it. He
Well,
got the
nothing.
crown.
Nothing.
Oh my god, I cannot believe...
Let's just have regular cheesecake ASMR.
No.
Oh, I cannot
And
believe
that's
I
it
won
to,
that.
Yes,
Foxy in the
hello.
chat there,
No.
yes,
No,
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 somewhat
no,
transcription
no,
editing.
no.
Yeah, he uses, yes, yeah, basically.
Wow, I cannot believe I actually won that. 2 crowns.
2 crowns.
How many more matches are you gonna play?
I think
Well,
that
we've
might be
been
my
going like
last
3
one
hours.
because we have been going for
boo.
nearly 3.5 hours. So
Yes,
Yeah.
Foxy, I'm the writer.
Oh, what did I say, Rack? Give me a sec, shots.
I
Be
think
right
I
back.
was the top highlight of this stream.
If you want to be.
This stream was not fun until I arrived.
you say that.
I'm kidding. What? I'm your kid. It's my job to make fun of you.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
Thunder!
What did he do?
Now what's
Oh.
he done?
I was trying to do that. I was horribly trying to do that.
Yeah, I know what you were trying to do and you failed. What did he do?
Scratch it.
He gifted
Damn it,
me
Tracy.
another gift. This time, Lego DC supervillains.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Now we can all be villains
cool.
together.
And
forever.
it's so easy when you're evil.
Oh, that's my favorite song. Well, one of my favorite
Oh,
songs.
the deluxe edition of Lego DC supervillains. I stand corrected.
the pricey one.
Hey,
How?
say something.
How
Make a pun. Make a
does this
pun out
happen?
of my name. I dare you.
Tracer.
You know what? Do I sound like Tracer to you?
You do now.
No comment.
I'm rejecting you as a child if you're Tracer, though.
What the fuck?
That's just the rules. No child of mine is going to be British.
Oh my god.
Was that really that funny?
I guess it was. Maybe I'm Tracer.
Maybe I'll be Tracer. Maybe I'll be Tracy.
You know I'm.
You're gonna be Tracy.
You know what?
Slapping his legs.
I'm quitting the family.
You're under
I am
contract.
retired
You're under
as a daughter.
contract.
Actually, I do want to say one thing myself.
What's that?
You can't fire me. I quit.
Give me a moment. Tracy?
What?
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, mommy!
Oh no.
My sight.
Oh,
Oh my
widow,
God.
mommy, baby girl.
Something I never thought I'd hear Tracer say. Well,
She's.
I guess you could also say, you know, when it comes time for everybody to gather on the dinner table, we could say that we
Oh, you
sit
cut
around
out.
and when we sit around the dinner table, I guess you could say that we sit down and say Gracie.
I'm gonna cry.
I take my food downstairs because I don't
All right,
want to hear.
right.
these
Everyone,
words.
go to bed. Brush your teeth. Wash your facey.
Oh no.
Okay, you know what, Star? Star, I have to say this. And if anyone's played the Spider-Man 2 PC game from the same time as from the same time era as the PS2, you'll recognize this quote. I, the kicker, I'm going to kick you, the kick E, in the face E.
All right.
I want a divorce.
Why
Who
though?
are you divorcing?
I guess you could say
Be
that you
careful.
made. Oh yes, Demon Chat. Get sprayed with Macy. I guess you could
No.
say that pun really made our day. See.
I'm gonna fuck.
I hate puns so fucking much.
How do you think I feel?
That one, yeah, sorry, that one's a Nacy.
What?
I'm gonna Cry.
This is child abuse.
Okay, what? The spammer?
Step 1,
Where?
lay on the floor. Step 2, don't cry. Step 3, cry a lot.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you, no spamming, please.
Yes, we all must go to outer spacey.
Okay, you know what? You've just been warned. I've warned you. I want
don't
you
wanna
to
go to
stop
outer
spamming.
space.
You've not stopped spamming. You're getting a timeout.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I just like to type in chat.
No, I don't think that's what he was getting at.
I'm gonna.
I know. That's the
Anyways, as much as I'd love to keep going with these lovely puns, I'm going to have to cut
Why is that the one time you're good at puns? It's a
Come on, man, keep up the pacey.
No, we must. No, we must brace ye for the Tracy.
I'm done. Can we end the stream now?
Okay, what is this, Gracie?
Please.
Oh my god.
The one time you're actually good at making puns, it's a direct attack towards me.
Don't hate me because I'm full of Gracie.
You've already done that one.
Ah, well.
Ah, boo!
I quit. I'm done. No. It's over. I'm
Wrong
packing
time,
my
wrong
bags.
placey.
I can't take it anymore.
You know, I'm gonna tell IMS on you.
Well, no, because she'll just be proud.
That's true.
Exactly.
It's fine. It's just we're all.
Of course,
like
our punches would be proud.
Like Vunder said, we're all in the wrong time and the wrong placey.
Oh my god.
She
just let that go.
Fucking shut up.
Lacey with Tracy.
Who's Lacey?
Yeah, who the fuck?
Anyways, for reals, it is getting late. I do have to cut it off now.
Yeah, please.
Next time, guys.
That was fun, though.
No, you're placey.
Nicole is gonna stab you in the facey.
Damn it.
Alright, enough already. Casey closed.
The Tracy puns aren't real. They can't hurt you.
My serotonin is just going down the drain.
Okay, for reals, thank you everybody for coming around, for the love and the support and everything. Have a good night. Stay awesome, and I would love to race you, Vunder.
Oh my god. Night, guys. What the hell? That's what the hell.
Good night, everyone.
Wait, did you end the stream on me screaming?
No, I'm sorry. Have a good night. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.